find the area and shit. They were able to get away. However, you found IG-93's staff, which was concerning. Being he pretty much never goes anywhere without it, though you had learned it had gone missing. Which Z took and is now currently under escort. Droid security arrived, and with a little bit of an issue from Chain and Santa, arrested you guys. And you're pretty much all being marched down the hallway.
I was just trying to be smart.
Yeah, and didn't go out too well. Yeah, Lorray, you were allowed to keep Yujune, but they took your power. They took your power generator.
This is fine. Wait.
And you had to be.
He would have handed over both of them, by the way.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Shane, you had to be cornered against a transparasteel window 60 feet in the air by a team of Magna Commandos before you gave up.
Kane wasn't backing down.
Mm-hmm. The rest of you are taken into custody by droidicas and B1s.
So, what did the droids do when Z tried to go to the ship first?
They would stop you.
Try to stop me.
They would stop you. If you didn't comply, well,
I told them we
nice.
needed to go to the ship first to get my outfit. This is important.
I forgot that was a thing.
I forgot about that too. Ma'am.
Fine, I'm the victim here.
Can you just give me a minute?
Yeah. Just give you. Let's turn invisible and walk away.
Uh-oh.
I don't even care. I'm not even gonna turn invisible. I'm just gonna walk away. Like, yeah. Just follow me. You can point your little guns at me. It's not gonna do anything. Just follow me.
The droids will stop you again if you try to leave.
Just follow me. Come on, come with me.
Like they got their guns raised and shit.
Huh? It's not gonna work. You know it's not gonna work. Come on. Do you know who I am?
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Playing the "Do you know who I am" card. Very bold.
Ma'am, we were told you can under escort. However, you're gonna have to hand over that staff.
I don't trust you. Could
Why?
be the culprit. About him, and I point to the other one. I'm trying to get them against each other now.
What the hell even happened?
There was someone impersonating Blingbot. I think you know him as like IG something or other. I don't know.
IG-93?
Yeah. Someone's impersonating him.
Okay.
This is staff. This is the staff. Give it to you, then this is the evidence. I can't give it to you, then you might lose it. You want to be the one responsible for the evidence?
I wouldn't mind.
Too bad. You can't have it. Come with me.
Too bad.
This is gonna end so badly for us, and I don't expect it to be any other way.
Yeah.
Take a minute. Just come on. Stop dragging your feet. We gotta hurry. Get to the bridge. Wasting time.
Ma'am, it's TX's 83's order to claim the staff.
Yeah. I don't want to bring it to him without being there. Wait, you want to hold it while I go get my stuff? Are you coming with me with the staff?
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Here, hold it.
Meat bag.
I think that's a racist term, right?
I just gotta ask, I'm actually genuinely curious. Comparatively, how big is this staff to a B1?
A Magna Guards, an Electra staff can be held by a B1. It's not that big. It's just a staff, just with zappy parts at the end, which are currently turned off.
Okay, I just thought that it was like a pretty big staff compared, since it was made for the
Magna Guards, yeah.
Yeah, Magna Guards.
Yeah, it's just maybe like the slightest bit above his head, but
Okay. I thought it was much bigger than that. Okay, never mind. Continue.
No, Magna Guards aren't that big. Yeah. I have our possess. Yeah. So the rest of you would have been taken to a security room, not locked up or anything, just kind of held in there. And I guess just 10 minutes after the fact, Z shows up dressed as Sherlock Holmes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is that outfit you are wearing?
The mystery afoot.
I do not believe it is a mystery.
Not.
There is only one person that told us to go there for quote unquote treasure. And when we got there, we were immediately ambushed.
The boss
I
bot told us to go
believe
there.
I believe the culprit is very obvious.
Who do you think it is?
I
have
said it
no-
was obvious, not obvious to me.
Wait, what?
So you don't know
That
who it
doesn't
is.
follow at all. How is it obvious and not obvious to you?
I think the idea is it's too obvious, right? That's why I can't be them. You have to
That
figure
is
it
what
out.
I am saying.
Wait, where are we at? Are we in? Out of care. We're in a room.
You're in a security room.
No, we went to the bridge. I would have went to the bridge.
They would have directed you there. And you would have been forced to otherwise. And I know you're saying try, but Z would be aware there's at least 60,000 droids on this ship.
Try.
Hmm?
I would have called boss bot.
Yeah.
As I'm getting dressed, I would have called him. I got dressed.
Hello, Z.
Yeah. So, do you know who we can trust?
The units that I sent to handle the situation. Follow their command if you wish to speak.
Wait. You do this? What's going on? You seem pretty guilty.
What do you speak of?
I don't know. You're like trying to lock
What?
us in a room now. Like, you're the victims here.
It was my determination that it was likely best to seclude you from myself, Thorn, and the other leaders while we figure out what happened.
Yeah. So it seems like neither Thorn did it or Thorn's trying to get set up, but yeah, IG's probably in the clear. That'd be really weird if he did it because he lost his staff earlier, and someone had his staff, so like someone was trying to set him up. So I don't know.
Proceed to where directed, Inquisitor.
Need to do the investigations.
You do not have leverage here.
You're seeming very guilty, which means I don't think I want to do what you're saying. We need to talk.
We will. Yeah, just cutting back to the security room. Just the other droids just like checking their non-existent watches. Where are the others by now? Hey, can you call your friend? Like looking to you, Santa.
Which friend are you speaking of?
The one who's not here.
Santa looks around. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone is here.
We're talking about the what is she again?
Wait, did you seriously lose one of us?
No. She requested to go somewhere and was given clearance. She's
Who,
supposed to be here
Z?
by now. Yeah. Is that her name?
Well, it's either Z or Cora.
Not
Maybe Santa? No, Santa's
No.
right here. It's not Santa.
that one's Cora, right? Just points to Cora.
That is Cora.
Okay, I wasn't. Okay.
Pretty much all you guys
Okay,
except
Z.
Santa are there.
Yeah. So eventually Z shows up, but she's
Z.
not letting them lock her in her room.
Well,
Santa,
You're
you're
just standing in the doorway?
You're not locked in there. You're just standing. Like,
Okay, so, like, do you want us to stand in the doorway so you can't lock us in?
Do you guys trust these peoples now?
I have no idea what's going on. You know this situation better than I do.
Exactly. Someone's out to get us.
Okay. Well, a lot of the stuff looks like Bia, and we haven't seen Tech around.
You just
Does
called
that have
him
anything to do with
Tech.
it? I don't remember his name.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Santa's going to look at the droid that asked me this, and he's going to say, "If I may I use my comms to contact them?"
Well, no, just like she just said. Wait, isn't that her? Just like Z standing in the doorway.
Liliana's
Santa
dressed as
slowly
a
looks over.
Liliana's dressed as a sexy Watson.
No, sexy Watson.
Santa just goes, "Unfortunately."
Well, all right. Yeah.
Funny part is she has a fake mustache on.
I do not believe humor is going to be a good part in us finding out who's trying to kill us. Z.
I have a magnifying glass. I already have a head start.
Okay,
We
so
are going to be
that's
executed.
okay. How do we say the Jawa's name though? Katek?
X.
Katex.
Yes, correct.
Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of Bias going around, and we haven't seen Katex anywhere. I know you guys were looking for
We
them.
need Katax, we need all the leaders, we need Thorn especially, we need all of them grounded up. We need to talk to them all and see who's guilty.
So maybe we should start by proving that we had no reason to think that there was something to sabotage.
What?
I don't know. It's one of the droids that arrested us said that the reason we're being detained is because of the thing that tried attacking us. I could have sworn.
Yeah, so that's weird. We're the victims. We're being
Yeah,
arrested.
so prove innocence and then we can help with the investigation.
Wait. I'm pretty sure
Because
the
then we're just
innocence part
outsiders.
is we did not turn a robot on to kill us.
You know, actually, yeah, that would be a very good way to prove that, yeah. Okay, I don't know anything about turning the robot on. So, do you know something about that?
I mean,
'Cause that's kinda suspicious if you do.
BossBot told us to come here and unload stuff. We came here, and then a big robot came and killed us, tried to kill us.
And before that, there were droids that were mimicking putting stuff away, but they were holograms. Wait. Sam's going to quickly look around for the hologram projector.
We aren't in that room anymore.
I thought we were still here.
No, you're in a security room.
Oh, I figured that we were still in this map.
Yeah, if you you know, fuck it, make a perception check right now.
Monkey sounds, monkey sounds.
Neuron activation. Fuck!
Okay, you are 100% sure there are no hologram projectors in the security room.
But then how did they do the projections?
Yeah. Z, coming in behind you. Would be a pair of Magna Guards. You'd recognize IG-93, being he doesn't have his staff, and that other one that you saw earlier, IG-122.
Is his staff around with the guy with staff?
Yeah, the B1 with the staff is just right next to you.
I grab the staff really fast and push him and throw it to IG.
Yeah, you don't need to make a check. Just
Call me a meatbag. Racist. I'm gonna call Cora's. Whatever the hell that place was called. She was calling when people were being insensitive.
We may be droids, but we are not superior. We are equals as such. Shut it.
I said sure.
I was just preemptive after you did it, like,
I said sure. Okay then.
I'm going on break. The droid's just straight up leaves because he doesn't have a purpose to be there anymore.
Yeah, that's about right.
I was unaware that droids had breaks.
Have you not been taking breaks?
I am allowed breaks.
I don't know.
Oh,
you don't
that.
do stuff. I don't know what are you talking about. Why would you have a break? You're not on work. You're not working. Wait, who you work for?
Stan just has a moment of existential crisis. Oh my god, I have been working this entire time.
Have you
No
been doing?
shit, you've been working this entire time.
What have you been working on?
Repairs, cleaning, doing basic droid maintenance.
Okay. Felt like that was
I mean-
things you wanted to do.
If you think about basic droid maintenance, though, that's sort of like just taking care of yourself physically, which is something that everyone does, not just droids, while they're
But that
working.
also includes just taking care of the ship.
Go.
Yeah.
Ragnar.
I had no idea that I could have had so much time doing other things. I could have picked up a hobby.
Really? What else do you do all day?
Nothing. That's the problem.
Yeah, you should
Sure you do. You talk about this Ivar person.
Ah! And I'm just going to just suddenly freeze without saying anything.
Yeah, a B1 comes over and just kind of like smacks you on the head a couple times. Don't worry,
Yeah.
these mod you just gotta hit him a few times for him to reboot.
No, stop.
Wait, what? What's going? What's
As
going?
soon as he starts like
Don't
whacking my
touch
forehead, as soon as he starts whacking my forehead, I'm just gonna grab his arm and just quickly rip it off. Like, I am so sorry. And just
Yeah,
slowly
you're gonna need to roll a check for that. You're gonna first of all
Listen,
give an
Fate.
given athletics.
Can. Yeah, no.
to do fun
Those
stuff.
droids
She
are
wasn't just
stupid,
straight
yeah. There's no way they'd listen to Lorraine trying to warn them not to.
Okay, so yeah, after you lash out and attempt to grab him, this droid just fucking backflips out of the way.
Oh wait, this is a B1. Like, wouldn't it be
Yeah.
like a Jar Jar sort of thing where they literally like fall because you tried to touch them?
A little rolly thing when they curl up in like a ball, like how they think.
Droidica? Oh wait, no, the
Yeah, it's good to
storage. No, yeah, I see. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that instead.
Tumble.
Just fucking he tumbles.
They pooped
Okay,
themselves just slightly.
won't be doing that again.
I am sorry.
I put my foot out in mid-roll, well, mid-tumble, to make it worse.
Okay. Yeah. So as that happens, yeah, you make the droid stumble, and so he falls prone, and then has to get up. But now your foot hurts because you just kicked a metal ball.
All I
It's
did
like,
was stick it out.
And just goes, I am sorry. I just need a moment. And I just squat down and start rethinking my life.
Okay, so where's General Thorn? Where's Katax? Where's all the suspects?
Yeah. The first thing that IG just thank you for the return of my staff, and yeah, you're just fucking.
So I did some vision stuff on it, and apparently someone that stole it looked just like you, and they left it somewhere for someone to find it. It seemed like they were trying to set you up.
That is concerning.
Mhm.
Yeah, you guys. This is just a roleplay map. You guys can put yourselves in here if you want.
So yeah.
Wait, it's IG 122. Why does it say 112?
So does your little friends know how to turn into you and stuff?
Are you Are you referring to IG 122 or the Magna Commandos?
Anyone. Which ones can turn into people or try to look like you?
A holographic disguise matrix could do that.
Well, it had to be someone that had access to your staff.
You know, we were actually seeing some holograms earlier too. Can a holograph hologram disguise matrix make a bunch of stuff that's not just the person that it's hiding?
It would likely be hologram emitters. We already have units scouring that hangar.
You said that some of the memories that Thorn had weren't erased or whatever, so he might still hate us and the Empire and everything else.
Yeah, just like give us a light nod. That's when these two big monitors turn on. On one of them is TX, on the other is General Thorn. Just boom, there's Thorn. And boom, there's TX. Wait, nope, TX is big now. Fuck. There.
Ah,
Monster Druid. Monster Druid.
Look at
Droid
Thor
on
and
roids?
just say, "Where's my gun?"
Yeah, also I realized I can't make any big droid jokes because you guys just killed one of the biggest ones, but yeah.
we're in slightly moderate trouble after our context.
What do you say, Chain?
I look at Thorn. Hey, a blaster. I want it back.
You got another one. You got a replacement. You got a new one. I thought. Not a big concern right now.
Yeah, Chain, you did get a new holdout.
I know, but I'm looking at him because this is his mess. We are meeting him.
Well, it may not be his mess. We don't know. We gotta see. So boss bot.
Yeah,
why
like
did you
he
tell
actually he looks down at his waist for a sec. Like, yeah, the that holdout is still there. He like picks it up and is just like, "Do you want this back?
Yeah.
I forgot that I had it." He just like puts it away. Later.
The droid that you were chasing, you said that it looked like this one, right? Z?
It looked like being IG.
Yeah. Did it have a holdout blaster on it?
Oh, did it?
You didn't see one.
I didn't see one. Maybe it's
Okay,
close.
so that's at least 2 pieces of evidence for the personal
Well,
hologram thing.
I don't know about. I'm pretty sure holograms can cloak you and everything on you, right? That'd be weird if you just look. If you just yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So unless they for some reason picked it up and put it down, they had a template that they didn't update because they didn't know that they would have that.
Out of character, would that hide the holdout too, or would that just be on your side?
Holographic disguise matrices can hide anything underneath the hologram.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. Okay, so the reason I'm saying this is because the identity of the person you were chasing is the IG unit that we're talking about. You wouldn't use a hologram to disguise yourself as yourself. I am using that assumption.
Yeah. So what does that matter? Could have been IG. It could have been someone disguised as IG. Either way.
If it was IG, then IG would have the holdout blaster on him because he forgot about it.
IG doesn't have a holdout blaster.
The holdout blaster IG just gave back
Yeah.
to Chain?
IG didn't give him a holdout blaster. Like
From
these are,
recreations.
yeah.
No, I thought that you just said one of the
We're
IG
talking about
units.
Thorn.
Yeah,
Thorn. Okay.
Thorn had it.
I
IG
thought-
does have a pair of pistols on his holsters, but they're very clearly slug
Sorry.
pistols, and they're very big.
Okay. I thought that it was IG that had the holdout blaster. I misremembered. I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that'd be also very weird if like IG does this elaborate thing to hide his staff and be like, yeah, I went missing, oh man, and then like try to like I don't know, misdirect by accusing himself. I mean, who cares? But I mean, this is between TX-83 and Thorn. They're the ones that told us to go to the hangar, and one should have been waiting for us in the hangar. So it's what's your guys' story?
I am not sure of what happened.
Wait, you told us to go to the hangar, and Thorn was supposed to be there. Thorn, why weren't you in the hangar?
Which hangar did you go to?
The one we were told to go to.
You might want to play the call you got. You record everything with your vocoder, right? Or whatever that's called. Holocom. Didn't you record the phone call?
Sure. I'm pretty sure we went to the hangar that we were supposed to go to, unless we just wandered around for some reason. Did we not go to the hangar we were supposed to go to, murderers?
You guys did.
Okay, yeah, and then
the
so
hangar
you should
was
probably.
yeah, the hangar was auxiliary hangar C7.
We were told to go to C7. Did you tell us to go there, TX?
Yes, that was the one I was informed by Thorn that he was at.
Thorn?
Negative. That is false. I was in I was in hangar C11. That is where I said that the that is where I said that we were collecting the loot to send back to the Imperials. It is
One
still
of you
there.
two is lying. Or someone pretending to be Thorn called TX. Wait, Thorn, did you call TX?
I did inform him, correct?
And TX, you saying that Thorn informed you something different. Yeah, so it wasn't.
Correct.
So no one was impersonating anyone. One of you was lying then.
Yeah. Yeah. TX immediately speaks up. Why would I possibly ruin the peace deal that I just helped negotiate?
I don't know.
Why would I orchestrate? Yeah, like General Thorne then speaks. And why would I orchestrate this plot knowing I would be the prime suspect?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people are. It seems like trying to like make you guys seem like the bad guys, right? They put IG staff somewhere. It seems like a lot of people are like, 'cause I mean that's what it says. It's too obvious, right? Like it's too obvious. Like you probably have some memories of hating us still and stuff like that, and somebody was trying to kill us. I don't know why they're trying to kill us. I mean, we didn't do anything. We just help you guys. Maybe it was Bloody Betty getting revenge for all the horrible things Ivar did to her.
The sad thing is, I think that's our best theory so far.
Either way, we need to do some investigation. Where were you? So, Thorn, I'm assuming you were in the hangar you were supposed to be in with all the stuff. And where's Katex?
The last bioscan of the ship indicated he was on his own shuttle. We agreed not to bother him when he is there.
Because he had the Bias. There were Bias attacking us too from the big thing. What is that big thing? Did Katex make that? Did you guys help him with that? I don't know.
Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, I wouldn't know. That's never mind. Sorry.
Did you guys collaborate to make that big thing that we beat up?
Units in the room other than IG-93 and IG-122. Turn off your audio receptors. They all say Roger, Roger, and like I'll adjust something, and you can
they have to
presume
do-
we're definite now.
Do they have to do like a cute thing, like a toddler, like putting their fingers in their ears in order to muffle it or something?
No, they all just kind of press a button.
Aw. That's fair though.
Yeah. What you thought? What was a top secret project sprung from the Dark Trooper models that you had brought to us?
Huh?
We had captured Dark Troopers before in an earlier mission before we had begun relation with you. However, lacked necessary tech beyond that, which is why we employed you for that mission.
Sure, but who?
After the Imperial attack, we had to suspend work on the project and we were planning to dismantle it and send the parts back to the Imperials. There were very few who knew of this project.
Was Katex one of them?
Myself, IG-93, B-372, and yes, Katex assisted in the programming of the drone.
how would you gain access to know about this project? Is it only on certain computers, or can you dig through any computer on the ship and find out about it?
There is a secluded terminal hidden where it was stored.
Have cameras on that terminal?
Correct.
You should check that.
We will.
I need access to the terminal. I'm going to talk to
Being
him a
the
bit.
project is already revealed, we can do as such. And while this does violate our agreement, we are aware B1A5 models were deployed with the drone, something that we had not given it beforehand.
Agreement?
I give you authorization to enter Katex's ship to find him.
Oh, his agreement. Okay, yeah. Okay, well, me and Liliana will go to the computer. Who wants to do Catex?
I will go take care of
As
Katex.
long as I get my blaster back, I'm willing to go.
You can do Thorn whenever he comes. You can go talk to Thorn if you want.
Oh, not that blaster. I point over my West Star. That one.
Yeah. You just like point out in the hallway as like there's some Magna commandos just like looking it over and just oh, this thing's fun. They're not shooting it, just looking at it.
I'll go bring the guy in.
Hmm?
Sit there and look at everybody, and I'll go bring the guy in. I'll take Santa with me.
You can go see if B is there. Maybe she knows something.
Well, just let me know if there's anything you guys need then.
You should go question people.
Yeah, I can, but I have seen firsthand that people don't usually like my questions, so I don't know how far that's gonna go.
You question him first, and I'll come up after, I guess. I don't know. Just do something to act busy.
Yeah, I know how to do that. Okay.
Yeah, and you guys
And
are
Lorray
douchebags.
goes into boot camp mode of, okay, gotta pretend to be busy. Gonna go.
Yeah, you guys gotta go do stuff so I can come back and be better than you at it, like Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, Lorray just goes and tries to figure out how to do the exact same thing as, oof. I don't know, making a car wash while it's raining or something.
Yeah, you all can be the police commissioner or something.
So I take it we're not being detained anymore?
You guys are permitted to leave, however, you all have to be under escort. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, IG, you might want to go talk to all your people.
Well then, I guess what Lorray wants to do is look through the logs, like video logs, see if maybe motion sensor thing. We're going full Among Us on this. I want to track where that personnel was that Z ended up running and like trace all the way back to see when the last time they weren't visible by cameras was, and see if I can like create a timeline of where they were and where they went, like tracing back.
And Santa will aid this.
I thought Santa was
you're
going
off.
to the
Yeah,
Catex.
you're
I thought
going
you were
with
helping.
Shane.
I thought we were both. Oh, right, yeah.
No, Lorray's going off on his own to do smart boy things.
Okay.
Or can
I
be
mean-
following so you can get advantage on things.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
I'll
No,
let that
no,
happen,
yeah.
'cause Cora's an intelligent person. So
I'm waiting for the TX and Thorn to give permission for me to have my weapon, and then I was gonna I need some special stun rounds. I can bring him in if he gets too jumpy.
Santa says, I have stun rounds.
Alright.
which one are you asking this of? Like
Both TX and the super tactical.
yeah, Thorn just immediately speaks up. You should not need to do that. Being you are a clone trooper, you should be easily capable of overpowering a Jawa.
True, but if he's got one of those so-called droids that we fought against, I'd rather have my blaster in handy.
Yeah, when Invisibot just appears out of nowhere, this B1 is just like ow. Goes back to doing what he's doing.
That's why I'm asking permission, even though we're being escorted to the ship. I don't think your droids are going on with us on the ship, are they?
You are all to be accompanied by no less than 4 B2 HA models.
Ooh, we're taking some heavies. Alright.
Hello.
Santa thinks for a moment and says,
As you're looking around, these B2s, each of them has a rocket launcher arm, and they appear to be a bit heavier armored.
Santa thinks for a moment.
You in particular would remember. These are one of the ones that Ivar got that he used to blow up that bar.
Santa thinks for a moment and then he says, I do have a theory. Chains, if I have a moment, may I speak to you?
Yeah, sure. Speak and walk. Gotta grab my one blaster.
Yeah, Chain. You guys would be allowed to leave. The Magna Commandos hand your Westar M5 back, though you're then surrounded by B2 HAs and just like they essentially just wait for you to start walking to wherever so they can follow you.
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. They're not clones under my command. Well, technically they're not under my command. These are the old days.
So
Yes, Chain, you'd be aware these. Although you're an ARC trooper and you were trained to kill pretty much any droid in the arsenal, yeah, you're aware B2 HAs were some of the most deadly things on the battlefield to the rest of your brothers.
Oh yeah, it's like, ooh.
Yeah.
Santa is going to start walking the chain, and as we're walking, he's gonna kind of quietly talk. While this does seem very informational, I have a suspecting theory that we might be still targets and not bike-attacks.
Well, now that I know he's a Jawa, I don't think so either. He's not stupid enough to pick enemies for people that can easily kill him.
Yeah.
And considering the fact that we are being constantly escorted by very dangerous droids, I think we still need to believe in the possibility that we are under danger still.
What I just heard was Katex, the IG-93, Thorn, and TX were the only ones that knew about this prototype droid. New IG is under my suspicion, along with Thorn and TX.
But the biggest problem and the biggest threat that I can see is that while we are being allowed this, we are now still divided and now with lesser arms
And
being escorted to a very private location where there could be an unknown amount of Bias still in activation.
that's why I have this. As long as I got this weapon, fine. Good going.
I have a plan.
Drops it. It's like, oh no. Picks back up.
Should things go sideways, I need you to trust me and fire upon my right arm. And I gestured to my non-B1 arm.
Oh. You're not gonna hurt me if I do, right?
Negative. But should
Oh.
it be done correctly, it might result in a misfire that will allow me to blast several grenades.
Alright.
Most of them shall be ion, so it will disable the droids, including myself. It will give you plenty of time to fall back and try and locate Z.
No, you guys just said all of this while surrounded by Remnants Division units.
I know, we were saying this quietly while we were walking.
Like, they're right next to you.
I thought we were still, like, in the process of, like,
Well, from what they
moving
know,
towards...
Basically, it's like if they try to kill us, we kill them. Hopefully. Hopefully they...
Yeah.
I thought that was the. I thought we were talking about all this while we were like walking. And like I said, as we
Yeah.
were walking, I quietly tell him, and like I talk as we're just.
Yeah. So let me explain the. Let me just show you like the walking is. Let's move these things out of the way. You guys walking is like this.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're right next to you.
You're being guarded, like you have an entourage, escort. Yeah.
Yeah.
But who cares? Like I don't see what the problem is. Like they should know if they try to kill us, we're gonna kill them back.
And then you guys all die because you're outnumbered by, thousands and thousands.
Yeah, but if they try to kill us, we're still gonna fight. Like we're not just gonna die.
Yep.
We're gonna do the best we can. What we got.
Var has too much influence on so many droids.
So Z already thinks she's gonna be okay because like based off what happened the last time, one random person like someone stole the big ass robot. She's like, these guys are incompetent half the time. All I gotta do is hide in the wall and they can't find me.
Regardless, Santa will still have said this and not tell Chain about the secret plan of possibly something else after being shot.
Z sees a random orphan kid walking around. She's like, oh no, I'm fucked. They upgraded their security.
I mean, you can just transfer it to me. A data pad, basically, or put it on a data pad. All you gotta do is ask. They can't really see.
I mean, they'd ask what you're doing, but.
So Z's like talking to Liliana. She's like, okay, so the suspects right now are we have Bossbot, Thorn, Blingbot, Thorn's friends, and Katex. So, motives, Katex. I don't think Katex is trying to kill us. I think he was just like, well, I gotta send this back, so maybe I'll let him fight it because they're really cool and let's see how strong it is and I can work on it myself, right? He probably knew he wasn't gonna kill us because I mean that wasn't that hard. I mean, and if it did, like maybe he would have stepped in. Let's see, Thorn's is too obvious. He hates us. He hates the Empire. We're working for them. If he gets rid of us, maybe he can screw up the agreement or whatever. IG, maybe he's still a little salty that I beat him up. I don't know. That's like the least one. But TX, I think TX, he has a really interesting one. So I've been fucking with the group saying I beat up all the leaders except for him. Maybe this is his way of trying to say like, look, I beat you up, haha, right? Because this is a very like a very intelligent like fight, right? It's not just like he tried to like fight us like hand to hand. Like he tried to set people up and he's trying to like kill us. I mean, if we would have got killed, he woke up like, ha, I win or whatever, right? But yeah, him, IG, and Gatex, I don't think there are any of these malicious like trying to kill us. They're just like fucking with us at best. Thorn's the only one we have to worry about actually trying to kill us, it seems like, because he hates us probably still. Could be other people. I don't know. Maybe there's other people other than the other little like the IG 122s or something like that. They still have memories of us killing them or something, but I don't know. I mean, it could be the Empire too. Who knows? Maybe the Empire didn't like the negotiations and somehow, or it could be more rebels that snuck on board. So they upgraded their thing, but I mean, who knows? Maybe they snuck on board and they're just trying to fuck with us. I mean, what better to like? There's a peace agreement between us and them. Maybe rebels or Mandalorians snuck aboard and were like, "Oh no, we gotta stop that," and they started fucking with shit just to, lots of suspects with no evidence, so got to look around. He's been like having enough glass the whole time looking at things while she was saying this to Liliana.
Okay.
What are your thoughts, Watson?
Would they really waste a giant war robot to fuck with us?
Remember, they were sending it back. I mean, it's not really wasting, right? They couldn't use it anyway. They have to send it back. They'll send it back in pieces.
I guess.
Gotta find some evidence.
I don't know. I'm kind of confused by this too.
Yeah. When we get to the computer, you can like do the cool like hacky stuff and see maybe you can figure out maybe they left some kind of like
And
username
wouldn't
or
a tactical droid maybe just blow us up from like with a big gun or something like from far away, but
Yeah, they don't want to. They want to incriminate themselves, right?
oh, that makes sense if they want to get rid of us.
Yeah, they want to get rid of us, but not let it be them that got rid of us. Someone else, right? They tried to set up IG, right, by putting his staff in places, and yeah. If they wanted us to know who it was, they would have been like, "I did this, haha," right? Probably like monologued a little bit before like to let out the robot, the big droid thing, whatever it was, the big robot thing. But, I mean, yeah. So they obviously were trying to like make sure we didn't know who did it. They were covering bases, which means they're at least somewhat tactical.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But we
Or
also have to think why? Like, why would the tactical droid want to kill us
if
if
not
it's
tactical,
TX?
right? Like I said, maybe they were. It could have been like someone, like anyone, like a rebel or something that was just snuck aboard and was like, "I'm gonna fuck with these two groups," right? Like,
They haven't been opposed to that before.
I mean, they already snuck up on the ship once, so I mean,
Yeah, sneaking aboard ships is surprisingly easy.
yeah. That's what I was saying. Like, if things go wrong, we're just gonna sneak out. Oh well, let's gotta get to that computer, see what's up. And she's saying this the whole time with all the droids around her. Like, I assume.
Yeah.
Did IG come with us?
IG-93 and IG-122 are gathering all of the Magna Commandos.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
She's like magnifying glassing them, like the droids. Like, where were you earlier? Stupid questions like that.
I was in my barracks.
Anyone corroborate the story?
I'm imagining in my head.
I can.
I'm imagining in my head that
We
Z
share the same storage space.
You must be in on it.
I'm imagining that Z isn't picturing themselves as Sherlock Holmes, but is acting more like a Detective Pikachu.
She's just a magnifying glass. That's all she knows. I don't think she even watched any Sherlock Holmes stuff. She just knows Sherlock Holmes is a great detective, and that's how he dressed.
Is there a Sherlock Holmes in Star Wars?
In Star Wars? No, but there is now. And
Web series, it's fine.
yeah, time to make up various things for it.
It's not like a human. It's like some random alien.
Yeah. Fucking Sherlock Holmes is a Nautilin. There.
I'm imagining, are the Nolans those ones that kind of like
Kit
Guidos?
Fisto. Kit Fisto is a Nautilin.
Okay. I was kind of picturing kind of like a. What is it? What's his race? Who's freaking Guido?
Who?
Guido's race.
Rhodians?
Rhodians, yeah. I was picturing a Rhodian, to be honest. Alright, continue.
Okay, so we'll start with Lorray, because he'll probably be the quickest. So here from the security room, with with Cora and these other droids, like you're just scrolling through security footage. It's evident the droids have already made many copies, as they don't want to lose this shit, or else they're probably gonna get their asses beat. Yeah, you don't necessarily need to make a check for this.
You just watch the most incriminating people, like all the people we named, like just watch their day and see where they went.
Yeah. It does appear that some of the cameras around that hangar area where you guys fought had been disabled at the time, but then they came on right as the droid security was arriving. Not all, some, like the ones inside the hangar were. In the exterior hallway, yeah, you do see IG-93 running.
Of course, I mean, yeah, you gotta have the criminal evidence, right?
Yeah. However, kind of like what Z saw yourself, it's like
stop and wave at the camera.
No, it's like he's not running anywhere near as fast as he normally does. You've seen this motherfucker move. He moves like 400 feet in like 6 seconds. Like, yeah, and well, he's moving much slower. and he kind of drops his staff without even seeming to think about it. Like, just, as rounds the corner, bumps his hand, it's gone.
He would have easily grabbed it and picked it back up and ran, but he was like, nah.
Yeah, it's a little obvious. Yeah, for the other suspects, I guess you're just, oh yeah, for when they're out of sight, they, yeah, eventually they hit one of those blind spot cameras, and when you go to the camera for the next area, it just looks like a, a Magna Commando going by. Though, as far as you're aware, Magna Commandos don't have holographic disguise matrices. Yeah, as you're going through the other ones, looks like TX 83 and General Thorn spend most of their time on the bridge and command areas. It's what they are, commanders. Though, of course, when you're watching General Thorn, or his day over the cameras, any footage with him, yeah, he's doing what he said he was doing. He, after leaving the ship, go to the negotiations, and he comes back. He starts coordinating the handover of the spoils that they had gained. He's actually doing what he did.
Does the camera pick up the sound when he called them?
Yep, cameras would have sound, and yeah, you see him with a little holocom, just TX83. This is place to go.
Who tells the truth then? Who was telling the truth?
From what you hear on the cameras, the General Thorn did say what hangar he was in.
Ooh, TX. Can you go to the where TX is at and see what he heard?
Yeah. The why the fuck am I coughing so much? Yeah. When you
need to clear your throat more.
What?
Need to clear your throat more.
Drink water?
Yes, I drink lots of water. Because water is good for you. And
Dude,
after the last time when I collapsed of dehydration last August, it's not happening again. It's not,
Wait, that happened to you?
yeah.
Hmm.
Wasn't nice.
Stayed up playing D&D too long.
No, I overworked myself. At my job.
From D&D.
You said you didn't go to sleep that night because of D&D.
Oh yeah, that is true. Okay, but whatever. Continuing forth.
Murder mystery.
This is hardly a murder mystery.
Attempted murder mystery.
Yeah, attempted murder mystery. That's more appropriate. Yeah, going to the call to TX. My neck. Yeah, going to the call for TX. Just bring, and then yeah, when you pick it up, yeah, you hear the hangar that Thorn said.
TX is lying to us.
As far as you can tell.
Damn. He is trying to get Z. We can safely say we beat all the leaders of the Revenants division. This is true.
Yep. And then you come charging down the bridge hallway to get to the bridge, and you just see he's rigged up a fucking turbo laser battery in there.
Yeah, see, maybe.
And then there's no more bridge.
Didn't Chain say Thorn's model is better than TX's or whatever?
Yes, I do believe Chain said that.
Yeah.
Thorn is a super tactical droid.
Maybe
TX is just a regular tactical droid.
Maybe Thorn like hacked him or something.
Chain has been saying, yeah, this isn't correct. Super tactical droid is the one in charge. He outranks them all. Knowledge, intellect, and command functions.
Yeah, Lorray, do you want to try to see if the footage is doctored?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, you would need a. Actually, what kit would that be? I think there's a kit for this.
Yeah, so someone's trying to set TX up.
Like,
then, if that's the case, yeah.
It might actually be the
What?
Slicers.
Yeah, it might actually be the slicers kit.
Yeah, it might be. I'm just trying to make sure. Like, basically, you ask for one, you'd get it.
And if
I want to make sure.
If Cora's with him, or has it.
Juliana has one, I think. She should be proficient in it. Yeah, I got one. security and slicers.
Actually, there's multiple kits you could see for this. So
Really?
yeah. So, and being you could just be supplied these if you asked for them. Give me 3 checks, and because Cora's helping you, they'd all be at advantage. One with a security kit, one with a slicers kit, and one with a audio tech kit. Which I don't think you have proficiency with any of them, so just 3 int checks with advantage. If you want to use critical analysis on them. Oh wait, no, you already did that, didn't you? On yourself. Did you? Fred? Fred?
You're muted, Fred.
Fred Burger.
How long have I been muted?
Evidently a while. Evidently.
Yeah, legit. You
That's
actually
why I
have
was
been
talking
muted
over
the whole
Spike
time.
so much.
Oh.
You legitimately been muted this whole time.
Okay, what have
Oh,
you
that's
said?
horrible.
What have you been saying?
I was trying to say stuff like, "Oh yeah, Liliana's probably gonna end up doing that check anyway if Lorraine doesn't find anything. She doesn't trust us because we're not Z. I want to see about that Magna Commando droid, about how maybe if he shows up in 2 places at once, that could be an alibi.
You wouldn't know what Magna Commando that one was.
No, they just all look the same to me. That seems about right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Racist.
I mean, yeah. So if that's a dead end, then it would just be those 3 intelligence checks, probably.
yeah, with advantage. I don't know if you used your critical analysis yet, have you? On yourself?
I don't think I have. I normally don't do that. The only reason I would do that is I'm just going to pop up critical analysis. I don't make attack rolls, so I don't need it. But if I need a dex, if I need to make a save, I would do that, but only if I knew I needed to make the save.
Okay.
So I almost never do that.
Alright, yeah, I don't think you have, so you can. If you want to
Okay,
use
yeah.
them yourself for one of the checks, yeah.
Yeah, I'll choose which one I do that on. You know the order of them. I don't know which one's going to be the best one, so I'm just going to do it on the biggest one.
It's security, slicers, audio tech.
What Santa was doing, do all droids have that? Like, how does...
What does Santa
Does
do?
Invisibot have hit dice, or do I just... Like, when he was healing in combat?
That's a racial ability of droids.
Do regular
NPCs
droids
don't have it.
So they can't heal themselves?
NPC droids don't, yeah.
Have hit dice?
Well, they're NPCs. They just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
have to
So
razz.
Invisibot, can I roll Invisibot's hit dice, or does he just hurt forever?
Yeah, sure. If you want to have him short rest, you can roll his hit dice.
I'm still just hanging out with this time.
Yeah, up to how many he has.
He only knows pain.
Yeah, he has...
I mean, he could just turn off his ability to feel pain,
He
but
has 15. He has 15.
Wait, droids can do that?
I mean, yeah, if they're able to control that part of their systems.
Okay, Santa can't do that.
Damn, he has 15 D8. He has 15 hit dice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so
yeah, so 19, 25, 15. So 19 on security, did you say?
yeah,
Security, slicer, audio tech?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so 2 DC 15 passes and then 1 DC 25 pass.
okay. So when you pull out the video file and put it your own data pad, start going through it and stuff, you can tell whoever did this made a slight error here. So the sound for the most part is looking like it's matching up. However, it's very clear these frames aren't all quite in order.
So do we need to
Like-
watch catching speedrunners faking runs to figure out the sort of techniques that Lorraine uses to find the doctored footage here?
Yeah, like basically it looks like they you know, like the heist movie trick, play back, this time at that time,
Yeah,
it's
the
sort of
Personally,
like
no.
yeah, it's okay, so in a lot of heist movies, they trick like security guards and cops and stuff by playing back old security tapes
Yeah, like
at
on
certain
loop,
times.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it loops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
so it looks like they did that. Just well, not not looping, but looks like they put in a call of something relating to that hangar here.
Yeah, because it would be very hard because they have to sync up two audio qualities, right? Because one is him saying it, and then one is TX hearing it, right? So like, it'd be very hard to like match them up perfectly, kind of deal.
Well, okay, so it sounds like you're saying that some areas have this loop going on, so I can flag those areas, but the audio has not been touched anywhere as far as I can tell.
The audio, for the most part, is looking like it's matching up. It doesn't really seem to have a lot of chinks in it.
The bathroom.
Okay. Is
and
there
it's
like an
and
odd
it's
silence that pops up every now and
Yeah.
then?
and it's not a loop in the footage. It's just like some of this footage was clearly, it looks like it was taken from other stuff.
And he
And
can he
edited.
reverse engineer it to make it what it sounded like originally?
Enhance!
Bullshit tech stuff. I have no idea. Is Lily
Well,
gonna get in there?
no, because this is a single footage. This is a single file.
Oh, they don't have multiple angles on it? Or.
Well, no, you pulled out the security footage for the whole thing, and this is what you got so far. Yeah, this is clearly, this footage is edited from the multiple angles, yeah, but the audio is all the same, and so, and the audio seems
Okay.
okay. But some of these are edited in.
So, yeah. The data got changed. Is it possible to see if this was hacked into the system or if somebody did this using the proper channels, like
With
they
a
log
with
on
a
to something?
with a 25 slicers kit, yeah, you can tell when you go onto the computers and stuff, you're able to find. Looks like there was a little hole in the encryption. They probably broke through with that.
Okay. So it's likely not an inside job because if it was an inside job, they would have the codes, unless super smart, big brain, they just don't want to be traced. But they went through a back door.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, aside from that, Cora and Lorray, I guess, are going to be like compiling what we can and can't know based off the security footage and the holes that we found.
Yeah.
Basically, like making sure that we don't give a false positive on an alibi because, oh, we saw you here, but oh, wait, you weren't actually there because the security footage is fucked up.
Yeah.
Just busy work.
Yeah. All right. So swapping over to Chain and Santa, you guys with your escort would find yourself at Katex's ship, which is closed up. What are you guys gonna do?
Knock on the hull of the ship, basically, to get his attention.
There's not a response.
And then I turn around. Well, since B's in the bathroom, basically, I gotta wait to ask B, but I ask the. Okay. I ask B and the other B2 battle droids, you guys have anything to cut through this? Because my cutter's on the other ship.
Santa steps up to us like, I have this. I've done this several times. I'm going to put my fingers wedged in between the door and just going to slowly just peel it down like it's one of those tinfoil things. Or no, not like
Okay.
one of those cans that you open with like
Yeah, I look at the other
can lid.
B2s. Come on, help him.
Okay.
Get this going faster.
Make a strength check at advantage with Chain helping you.
All right.
The B2HAs aren't going to destroy someone else's property.
So does a strength check or strength saving throw?
Check. How would this be a saving throw?
I don't know.
right.
20!
Yeah. Looks. You're able to overpower the maglock on the ship's seal there, and you're able to avoid doing too much damage. Like you bend some metal, but probably a little bit of damage to the maglock by forcing it open. But past that, you're just able to drop the door.
Once it's dropped, I'm going to
The ramp doesn't extend, so you have to climb up into the back of it. But
before I climb into it, I'm going to look inside and see if there's any immediate lights or any sign of Katex or Bia.
the lights are off, and Catex's ship is a larger version of the usual Sheathipede class shuttle. But if you just are you just going to go in and look around, or are you being cautious?
Sam's going to be cautious as he is going to look at his B2 arm and just try and focus and concentrate. And you can just see that slowly his blaster cannon comes out, and then I activate a light on my light to slowly approach inward.
Okay, so yeah, as you're slowly approaching inward, scrap metal, droid parts, random weapons and technology, Catex's ship stuff. Then you see a brown robe that is clearly occupied by a body on the ground.
Living or droid? Like
It-
fleshy or droid body?
You don't see under it, but it looks like Jawa cloak.
Oh no, he's been murdered. Now it's a murder mystery.
I look at the cloak and make sure there's
Santa
no
looks
body really in it.
Santa looks over to... Santa stops Chain for a moment, like, wait. Santa is going to set Chain back a bit, and I'm going to just grab like a spare droid piece and just try and gently move the cloak.
As in like trying to lift it up or poke it or.
Just trying to like pull the cloak down a bit so that way, like if they're like where the head is, it'd be exposed. Because this is very sus.
Okay,
His
yeah.
body
When
usually
you
is.
when you put the little stick that you find underneath the cloak and lift it up to reveal Katex there and his Jawa rat face, because if you guys Jawas are
Yeah.
big humanoid rodents.
Is he alive?
He looks like he's breathing, but he does not look good.
I slowly set it down and I look to Chain and I say, "Get your blaster ready." And I'm going to start applying back to pack to Katex to try and heal him.
Okay. All right. As you're doing this, can you give me a medicine check?
Absolutely.
Explodes.
Did the B2 HAs come in on the ship with us?
No, they would have surrounded the ship.
All right.
Yeah, Chain, do you want to give them the help action so they can take the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'd be doing because I was gonna roll medicine too on the body.
Yeah,
Because
so-
I am very concerned about
Yeah.
this. I'm kind of like, okay, this is gonna be the part where we're suddenly get fucking stabbed.
You deploy your back to pack and you're applying it to the unconscious Katex. As you're looking him over, he just looks severely bludgeoned and he has like electrical burns on his skin and on his robe. Some of it's like singed a bit. He has multiple broken bones. He's just horribly beaten. Anyway, you find what looks to be a small needle sticking out of his abdomen.
I
What it is though.
I take the needle out and I'm going to just do a preliminary scan of it because I have a concern that I know what this is.
Okay, with that medicine check, you would figure it out. This is an extremely powerful paralytic.
Shit.
I think I know who the culprit
I'm good.
is.
Guard
You
down
thought it
the
was
back
gonna be
door.
zombie Katex, didn't you?
No, I think I actually genuinely know who the culprit is. As I continue applying the back to pat, and I look to Chain. I need you to contact Z. I think I know who did
Hold up.
this.
You said there was a droid on the ship named Bia, correct?
Santa nods.
Right.
She would
Is there
have been-
anything you could tell me
She
about
was-
Bia where I can know so I can inform
you don't
this
see
droid?
Bia anywhere on the ship.
I know.
I'm going to inform Santa of Bia's spy type, droid shape, and everything, and then after a moment we'll go.
Yeah, the body type and droid shape stuff is exactly the same as the B1A5 models you fought. However,
No,
it's got a lightsaber and it's a
Oh, I
little different.
I ask Santa, is there anything that you could text Ivar Z or you and this Bia have done so I know and can tell this Bia I'm not there to cause any problems trying to help? Or will I have to shoot?
I had a date with Bia.
Okay, what did you guys do?
We enjoyed a nice conversation, danced. I generally do care about her, but currently she is the only one that could have possibly done this. She's the only one with access to Katek's ship with this varying skill of damage and the paralytic.
Hmm. Alright.
I'm
Be
going
back.
to carefully start picking up Katek's, and I'm going to start walking him to the med bay while Chain goes to get Z and let Z know about the situation.
Actually, Chain's gonna look through the ship some more, just for safety.
You don't
I
find
will.
anything other than Katex's random crap.
I would definitely not leave Chain alone until after the fact.
Is there anything useful, like a shield generator, to just in case some shit happens?
Don't you already have
Santa,
one?
Heavy shield generator, not a medium.
Well, yeah, a medium one isn't going to help you anymore. You can only benefit from one shield at a time.
Yeah, I know.
and
That's why.
Santa
That's
is
why I
going
was asking.
to Santa is going to take off his and give it to Chain.
That's integrated, and I don't think you can do that.
Yeah, you're not able to take off your armor, Santa.
I thought it was actually like a little thing that could be applied and disconnected, wasn't it?
Not for droids. For droids,
Oh.
armor integration.
Oh, okay. Then yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking on his shit here because I see it's a Jawa's personal shit. They have a bunch of shit.
After
Like two
that,
missiles, hopefully.
after all of that, Santa is also going to give Chain his, I believe I'm going to give Chain one of his ion grenades and say, this should disable Bia long enough should she attack you.
Alright.
Yeah, Santa, when you leave Katex's ship, you're approached by two of the B2HAs. What happened to him?
He was damaged. He is in need of serious medical repair. And I'm going to start quickly walking him to the med bay.
Yeah, they'd follow with you. The other
I
two would stay
immediately-
behind for Chain.
Yeah, as soon as I'd look around just for a couple seconds to see if he has any, like, a missile or a heavy shield generator, I'd hurry up and catch up with Santa.
Yeah. Looks like Katex keeps his good shit not out in the open.
Yeah, kind of figured. And then by the time I catch up to Santa, we might as well check on our pilot. Something happened to him. Something could have happened to our pilot.
I trust you can do that. I need to get him to the med bay as fast as possible.
We have a med droid on the ship.
He's not competent.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
He's the culprit, actually. It's the med.
It's a medical droid.
See, he hasn't had needles, right?
He got
But
his
you're
memories back, Santa.
He hates us.
But then after a moment, like, although you do have a point, that our ship does have medical supplies. I'm going to go chain to the ship to get him to our med bay and start doing everything we can to save his life.
Yeah, the B2s are still following you, of course. And, of course, 5 B2 super battle droids kind of clog up the interior hallways, but yeah. Yeah, when you just lay him down in the bed, your guys' medical droid begins tending to him.
Checking the ship for Rhea.
You find her asleep in the cockpit.
Tap her. Hey, we have a problem.
Bother me later, Mom. I'm so.
I shake her
Trooper,
awake.
on your feet. The crisis.
What? What?
Tech's injured. There's a possibility the droids might turn on us.
Well, fuck. Why are we still here?
Because we need to find out
Z's up.
who is.
Yeah, not just that. Z's up by herself with her apprentice, Lorraine. The other one there, running over security footage. Basically we're being blamed for something on the ship that we didn't do.
After
Grab your blaster and be ready. We got 4 B2 HA battle droids on our ship.
should you hear a blast of fire, immediately lock down your cockpit and wait upon further instructions.
I look at the R2 unit. R2, be ready with the shields.
Now is not time for a racist comment. Now is a time for us to work as a team.
No, I can understand the B2.
Was it a racist comment?
No, he said okay.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, like, this is serious. We don't need.
So this droid just says okay, and Santa says no time for a racist comment. The droid makes another confused beep, and yeah, you understood all of that, Jane, because you speak binary. And just like,
I look back over at Rhea. Sorry for waking you up, but you might want to put some heavy armor on. Grab a good blaster.
yeah. She just like reaches under her chair, whips out her IWS. I'll go get suited up.
Oh god, I'm in love. Trade you guns later for a
What?
day.
Ew,
Said I'll
gross.
trade you guns later for the day. Haven't shot one of those in a while.
Yeah, this one's mine.
Oh, fine. We'll leave about 5 more energy cells just in case for her. Go back to the med bay to check
Right,
on.
Rhea has a new male person in the ship. Did not like.
Well, I like the gun, not her. Never said.
Yeah, but she doesn't know that.
I sat there and said, I want to
You
shoot
said
the
that
gun.
you were in love and would love to swap guns sometimes. Of course, she's gonna assume that's her.
Fair
That
point.
definitely sounds like a sexual innuendo. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wouldn't understand. It's a soldier. It's a clone and a big chiss
It's a
guy's
dude
favorite
thing.
hobby. It's a dude thing.
The dude thing, wanting
This
to
guy's
fucking
being dudes.
Guys being dudes being guys.
We just want to fuck our guns and load it up with semen so we can shoot it at our enemies.
Yeah.
Heard you're talking shit.
Lorraine suddenly starts being able to feel the force flow through them.
Lorraine just gets a tingling in the back of their head, like someone's talking shit.
Rune starts shooting force lightning.
Might fucking well.
But yeah, I head back to go check on the Medroid.
Yeah, Jane, as you enter the room, the Medroid looks up to Santa. He is stable, however, will require a long recovery period. He has multiple fractured ribs and a punctured lung. 2 of his limbs are broken, and he may have brain damage.
Shit.
What happened? He fell down the stairs.
Keep him on constant.
You guys did mysteriously find him next to a step ladder. How he got the electrical burns, that's anyone's guess.
Santa looks to their Medroid and say, keep him on complete watch. Do not let anyone alone with him.
Right before I walk away, hey Doc, I need a quick patch up.
Understood. Remove your pants and bend over.
Yeah, just quick.
And where the fuck is it? There it is. Yep, and you get poked in the butt.
Yeah.
Santa starts thinking deeply about the situation that was just revealed and how it's very likely in his mind that Bia could be the person that did all this. Out of
Santa
character
would-
though, with
yeah,
the information that happened, that the other Bia droids with the copies talking bad about Ivar, I can't think of any other person that could possibly, like, fuck.
yeah, Santa, you're aware of something though. Since when does Bia use an electrical weapon?
And B is not there, right? It's probably another like red herring to.
Fuck yeah, you're right. Oh shit.
I search Katex for a com link for him and this Bia just for safety.
Yeah, and him and B are like really good friends, right? Like we even talked about getting Bia for you, and Katek's like, no, Bia's my friend. Like we're friends. Like why would I sell my friend, right? So like that would be those are some weird, crazy one-sided relationship there, where she's like, help
Yeah.
me.
As you look him over, Chain. Well, look in his robes. He would have been. Those would have been removed for what the doc's doing to him.
Yeah.
But as you're like looking through his robes and stuff, yeah, you do find a comm link, though it looks like it's smashed, obviously. However, in his other pocket, you just find this strange brown card. It's
Brown?
folded.
Is it the
I opened the
phrase
card.
pass?
It says the R phrase pass.
I pocket it because now I can use it.
Don't know what that means.
I immediately walk back. I say, Santa, stay here with him for safety. I'll be right back. I head up to the RT unit and say, hey, is there a way you can fix this?
But yeah, like I assume you're handing him the smashed communicator.
Like, is there a way
Yeah,
for
first
me
pass.
to use this with, like, contact the certain person that information is recorded in this on mine?
R2Y7 looks at you, then at the communicator. You, then the communicator, and then just makes a few beeps. And as it takes you a second, being binary is not your first language, like what you get back is essentially, "Are you crazy?" Because the thing is like completely smashed. It got hit with an electrostaff. It's probably fried too.
I look at him. I don't know how long you've been on this ship. I'm new. I'm just trying to get in touch with a person named Bia. Don't have a way to contact him. This was on her friend. Text. You have her chain numbers. I can't do anything.
I don't think Bia ever gave you guys a holo number. You guys always just went through Katex for that, right?
I believe
Would
that.
Santa have one?
Wait, no, yeah, Santa. I have it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. When you call her, you don't get anything.
What shenanigans did I add? Hold up. I remember I bought a lot of stuff for communication and tracking. No, that's a rebreather.
Yeah. So with that, we're going to swap over to Z and the Liana. You guys with your escort have been taken back into the manufacturing center. Like pretty far in through a lot of the factory work and all that shit. You go past Larry, you go through a whole bunch of, robots making droids and other weapons and crap, till you come to what looks like to anyone else, it would look essentially just like the big utility door to like a reactor room or exhaust vent kind of thing. Though there is a terminal next to it, which is weird. Usually this would be a purely mechanical lock.
Did Liliana supposed to open this? Like I don't like hack it or something. Like I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. There's a terminal. The terminal.
It's like a terminal. It's not a terminal for a door. It's the terminal.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, she's like, okay. I don't know. Do your stuff. I'll talk to it. I guess. Yeah, so Z's gonna use her spell while Liliana hacks into it, because Z's just gonna see if anyone unauthorized, like weirdly used his terminal in the last few days. I assume like they don't use it for anything except for potentially like secret stuff maybe or whatever. So whatever's here is probably like if someone's using this, it's probably not like they shouldn't be using it. She's just gonna see who's been using it, but I mean it's not really gonna help at all because like oh yeah, XD was here and everyone else that you know is here is already a culprit. It's like cool.
Yeah, give her a slicer's kit check. What's she's trying to do with it again? She's trying to open it, right?
Yeah, she's trying to get into it. She's trying to like check. You know, she's doing all the computer shit, whatever computer shit is, to like see who's been using it, what's been using it for, how long has it been using it for, when did like weird irregularities start popping up? Like, has it been Thorn since been here? Like, it's been like a couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months. Has it been happening before Thorn even joined?
Yeah, give her a slicer's kit check.
Slicer's kit. Okay. 25. I assume between her, Z, Visibot, and the protocol droid, someone's helping her.
Yeah. Liliana, after a little bit of work, is able to crack the password, and the big door begins opening up.
Okay, so the door.
Yeah. This is a terminal for controlling that. It was like a vault thing.
Okay, so we open the door. Like, what's in the door?
Yeah. When you go into the vault, looks like there's like some mini vaults in there, all for different stuff, and you come to the one with the designation for the void drone. Yeah, when you guys find it, the vault is closed but unlocked.
Guess we open it.
All right. Yeah. When you open it and go in there, well, there's not security cameras in this area, for secret shit. But when you go in there, it appears, yeah, something is clearly wrong. There's like mechanical parts on the ground, like someone had been tinkering, tools, another terminal. This one looks like, an independent one. And a familiar droid body on the ground, hooked up to it.
Yeah.
Appears different from the normal B1A5s. That's clearly a saber gauntlet.
Okay, what? Who is it?
It looks, it's different from the other B1A5 models. This is clearly the B1A4,
So this is Bia.
Yeah, it's Bia.
Still Bia. Okay. Yeah, so it's been hooked up to it. She's like unconscious or something?
She does not appear to be active.
Okay. So Z gets Liliana to turn her on and see what's been going on with her? Or not turn her on, but check to see if anything like fuck with, like if someone's like corrupted her or like took her over and we turn her on, she started trying to stab us, or like basically
Liliana...
turn her on, but make sure she can't like fight us or something like that, right? Turn her like talking system things on or something.
Yeah.
If Santa was there, I would be able to turn her on.
Mm-hmm.
No, you wouldn't. Droids don't.
I was gonna say like it was like I don't know. It's talking to us like speaking a big game there, but
No, I'm speaking because I have a good technology check. What are you talking about?
Pretty sure Liliana is better. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your stat boost?
Liliana's?
Yeah.
What is that? Intelligence?
Yeah.
Oh, she only has +2. She's not that intelligent.
Not really.
That's what I thought.
They don't get that many stats.
Talk shit, get hit.
What is your intelligence?
+4.
Must have a lot of good stats.
Wait, since when has it been +4? I recall it being +3, and I don't think you got an ASI recently. Yeah, you lying bitch.
Did you lie to make it one more? You're already 3. One's already better.
Yeah.
What's the point of lying there?
I don't know. I just thought you funny. That's kind of right.
Continuing forth again. So, yeah, when Liliana begins just looking at Bia's body, yeah, the terminal has cables linked into her droid brain, and other than that, it looks like her power supply was ripped out.
Hmm. So she be empowered? Can she be powered by this?
By a terminal, no.
Okay.
She would need her.
Can we use the
She would need a new
terminal?
power pack.
Can we use the terminal to see like inside of her and stuff?
Yes, you can.
Her memories and whatnot, whatever happened.
On this terminal, like the diagnostics report for the droid, yeah, it shows, a power pack removed, but also memory copied, and along with other various parts of essentially just her blueprint, copied.
Yeah.
And
So I'm gonna call BossBot and ask, does Bia accompany Katex when y'all do your super secret bullshit?
yeah, when you call him up, what's he? Wait, no, that's
Yeah,
Thorn.
yeah. Either any one of them, doesn't matter. Any one of them.
Yes, he.
Does Bia ever accompany Katex when y'all do your super secret rendezvous and stuff when y'all do secret stuff?
Affirmative.
Okay,
She is
well,
bodyguard.
well, yeah. So Z like shows the picture, like we're in the vault, and Bia's unconscious body's here with her memory copied and everything. So whoever's doing this, if it's Dawn, if it's whoever, they have all y'all secret shit that Katex knows about.
You've never quite seen. In fact, you're not sure how you're seeing
He's
this
like,
right
uh-oh.
now. Yeah, you somehow can see panic on the face of a droid.
Yeah. So good luck with that one.
And then that's when Z would get a call, like another interruption from
Yeah.
Chain. And so he'd be like, "We found Katex.
Yeah, so
He's
he's
in
right
like,
out-
he's like, oh,
right
got another
about
call. Good luck with your
now.
panic attack.
Yeah, right about now is if you guys were gonna call her. It's about finding Katex.
Yeah, he just says like, good luck with your panic attack. She's like, yeah. What's
up? We found Katex. He's been stabbed, burned. He's got several broken bones, some brain damage.
That makes sense because I found Bia. She's fucked up too.
Right. Ooh.
Yeah. So apparently, whoever's doing this knows all their secrets. By the way.
Just give the word, and I'll do what I was born to do.
What the hell are you talking about? What do you mean, do? Who?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah, I forgot. You don't know about clones.
What are you born to do?
Fight.
Yeah, fight. We solved a mystery here.
I'm just saying.
The thing is, it's not any of these people. It's not the droids that we know. That'd be stupid. If it was them, they could have just killed us by now, right? Unless they're doing some really elaborate shit to make us seem like it's not them. But I mean, if we're dead, what are we gonna tell? They could have just killed us and been like, oh yeah, some bad guys did it. I mean, I don't think it's IG. I don't think it's whatever. It's not BossBot, BlingBot, or BigBot, or any of the ones we know. It could be Thorn still, because he might still have some memories, or whoever has his memories, or whoever. But I mean, this is all pretty elaborate, and you said Thorn's new model is supposed to be smart. So I mean, maybe he's orchestrating this whole thing. But
Oh fuck. Question for Liliana. Does she know what this needle is?
she shows him the needle.
Yeah, I show you the needle.
Liliana is a tech caster, correct?
Yeah.
What level of tech powers can she cast up to?
Ooh, let's see. Can go up to 2.
Up to 2? Okay. She would be able to identify it. This is a this is a pretty similar dispensary device as to the paralyzed humanoid tech power.
Okay. It's like
Meaning
whole
it's-
person, but
it's
the tech version.
shit. Yeah, some advanced shit.
Okay, so I guess she tells him all that.
Yeah, that's not everyone has those.
Catex also has severe from electrical. I think we are
Well,
one step closer to solving this mystery.
Yeah.
But what's concerning?
wish there was a way that
Yeah.
we can get him conscious enough to speak to us, so we
Oh.
can know what was his last things
Well, yeah.
he
So
saw.
what we can do is we can start eliminating suspects instead of like just adding more on. I guess that should be our next step. So I have a few things we can do. So I need to go find all the suspects though. So I need to find Thorn. Where is Thorn? Thorn probably the first one I need to talk to.
He's on the bridge.
Okay, on the bridge. Okay, I'll head there after we're done with the computer. So I'll tell Liliana to do stuff with the computer. I'll look around. I'll expect help Bia to see if maybe she grabbed anything or in a fight, because she's supposed to be pretty tough, right? So she should be able to hold her own a bit versus someone. Not probably versus any of the other guys, but at least put up a fight to defend herself or try to. I assume it was one of those things where potentially she was with Catex on the ship. Someone jumped him, drug Bia away. Should be cameras or something that sees all this, but apparently not. And got drugged here. At least got her memories to get drugged here.
So when Lorraine was making the map of areas that were doctored, was the entrance to Katek's ship one of the areas that was doctored?
No, it was not.
Okay.
You would actually, yeah. Yeah, you guys can coordinate. Yeah. You would have been able to find footage. It's pretty much just Bia leaving alone.
Okay. Was there any evidence of anybody entering or leaving Katek's ship outside of that?
Not that you see.
I also use my ability again to check to see who used the computer recently. Did Bia ever use it, or did Thorn, or did any other culprits or anything?
I found evidence of a bypass being used. It doesn't necessarily narrow anybody down, but if they were going to run away after and they had the clearance, maybe they would have just used their clearance instead of the bypass.
Yeah, hopefully the droids are smart enough not to let anyone leave.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, and you know that super tactical droid you were talking about how either the super tactical or the tactical was lying?
Yeah.
It was a super tactical. There's audio recording, and the audio wasn't doctored. Even though a ton of the audio was, or a ton of the video was, but the audio wasn't.
Video wasn't doctored?
Yeah, just the video for the security cameras. There's a lot of stuff playing that wasn't original footage, but
Wait,
it was.
I thought you said that it was doctored.
The audio was mostly not doctored.
Audio comes with video.
Yeah, the audio wasn't doctored, the video was.
And also just so you don't fuck up, from what you could tell, this is more an implication towards Thorn than.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. They were trying to make Thorn look like neither Thorn's covering his tracks or someone's trying to make it look like Thorn was covering his tracks.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I'm struggling with names a lot here, so I'm just referring to them by their units because I have an idea of what those look like.
yeah, I have no idea.
I mean, you're kind of failing at that too, but
Yeah.
Battle droid. So super tactical battle droid. Are they super tacticals or? Fucking hell.
Thorn is a super tactical droid. TX-83 is a regular tactical droid.
Okay.
And yeah.
So the idea was Thorn said the hangar we were supposed to go in. which is that one that we went in with the droid, right? That's what the boss bot is saying, to go there, and that's the one he says he didn't tell us. And then when we watch the video and listen, the video's sound is doctored to say that he said it, and XT heard that, right? So both sides are doctored, right?
No. The audio doesn't look like it was doctored for this. It was mostly just
Was
people walking
a
down the halls.
It was a playback of video. Each video has their own audio.
So
Yeah.
so the hangar we went to was the one Thorne said to go to, and the one that we were told to go to.
Yeah.
And Thorne is lying, saying he didn't never told us to go there. And Bossbot is saying no.
The footage of Thorn was not doctored.
Footage of Thorne
Yeah.
was not doctored, and
The
Thorne's
footage of TX-83 was doctored.
was doctored. Yes, so Thorne did tell us to go there, so he is kind of behind it. Unless for some other bullshit reason he's not. But yeah, so I mean Z can easily figure this out. I have one more thing. I wanted to have a little bit more fun with this first before I just like easily figure it out like by doing like a few things. But yeah. So I'm gonna check the computer to see if anything is there.
Okay, what are you doing? I
I
presume
just want to see
psychometry.
who was. I wanted to use my ability to see who was using the computer today or recently.
Okay, so you'd get up to 5 responses if
Who
that's
was
what
the
you're
last
asking.
5 people to use you? Sure.
Okay, yeah, that would consume all the uses. You would see IG-93. You would see Katex. You would see Thorn. You would see a Magna
Okay.
Commando.
Okay, never
and,
mind. It's done.
Yeah.
Have access to this, right?
What?
One's not supposed to have access to his computer, right?
As far as you were able to tell, yeah.
He's not one. He's not a new leader. He's just,
Yeah, you didn't hear him on the list. He's more of an operative.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So Z's Z's like, okay. I guess we're done here. Z's like, never mind. This was a boring thingy. It was too easy. Oh well. Let's just try to like get evidence, I guess. I mean, if Katax is alive, you know, if B is, we can put her power thing back in. Yeah, so Z's like, we're going to the bridge. I'm gonna go confront Thorn. See if I can make him just tell us. I call a boss bot. I call a boss bot. I'm like, boss bot, can you make sure like Thorn doesn't have any like C4 strapped to him or anything?
You see TX-83 just look to his right on the hologram. This heavily implies, yeah, he's right next to Thorn at the moment. He's just like looking up and down on the hologram. He does not.
Okay, we're on our way.
Yeah. Then I guess when the call cuts out, just like cutscene you guys didn't see, Thorn just looking at TX, just like, what the fuck?
But all I'm gonna do is just ask the medical droid, is there a way where we can get Katex conscious enough to talk, just so we can figure out what happened?
Attempting to force him into consciousness would be risky.
Is there a solution that we can use to keep him stable while trying to force him to be conscious?
Why do we need to do this? It would be best for him to remain asleep.
This is a attack on the Imperial Army. He has information valuable to our survival.
If I recall correctly, the Remnants Division is not part of the Imperial Army.
No, but they just brokered a non-aggression pact, and this will violate it.
Does that mean the Imperial Army has attacked the Remnants Division?
The other way around.
We do not know this yet, but it is likely.
Commander Z and us were attacked in a hangar bay trying to get Imperial belongings back that were stolen. Might have information.
I can only give my best medical opinion.
That's all I ask for, Doc. If you get too worried, back out.
I already have.
Alright.
Okay, so Z, you'd have to go through the hangar to head towards the bridge. So I don't know. Would you guys like see and follow Z, or?
Well, yeah, I would. After walking back in there to Rhea and R2, I'm just gonna post it in here because I made sure I got it in binary just for safety. But this is what it would say. Shit, wrong spacebar. Yeah. And I'd say on all frequencies, hear that. Shit happens. Rhea's command.
SOS, all clones that are alive and kicking held hostage by Seppies need What? What? What is this supposed to mean? What is this?
Calling any retired clones that are still willing to fight some separatist droids.
You really think this is a good idea to do when we're sitting in the hangar of their ship? This is Rhea just talking to you.
Are you sure it's just time to them, or just the sound of?
I mean, he asked Z, "Should I do this?" And he's like, "No," and he's like, "Still gonna do it."
Oh no! I said if a fight happens, I don't know. I'm taking safety precautions. I'm not trying to start anything. No, I said if fight happens, you guys are able to escape.
Oh, so you mean you're gonna do this if a fight happens?
Yes. This is what I'm saying. Hey, if a fight happens, if you guys end up getting out, send this code.
So basically, it's like calling the cavalry.
Yeah, just not cavalry. I don't know if there's a cavalry enough. Like there's there's just 5,000 clones just hanging out around this in an area.
I mean, nobody knows.
Yeah,
on that space station, there's a clone party going on.
They've been waiting.
Yep, it's been waiting. Just a whole bunch of old dudes with guns and armor and tanks just waiting for something to happen.
They've just been
Our luck, the entire Mandalorian clan creed ends up showing the fuck up with every clone that's been adopted by that clan.
Yeah, it's like whatever. It's like, it's like if whatever helps anyone feel better. It's like, do this. It'll work. Might save your life? I mean, might as well. Fuck it. That can't hurt.
If we still get the blame for it, we have a ship full of droids that are going to try killing us.
That is like the most unlikely thing. I hope it was us that tried to kill ourselves.
For real? I'm just thinking, like, don't send it now. Send
Despite how crazy this is, me personally, I do see the logic in this.
It was basically like you see like Z walking by and she's looking like you're having this conversation on like the bridge or something. Everyone's talking. And you see like Z yawn, like start looking around when everyone's just talking, and she's a bunch of like blinking buttons. She's like, "That was like Simon Says," and she's like pressing like beep boop beep beep boop beep boop, and she just puts in the code to like activate this bot. All this is happening while it gets activated. Like it bumps Katek's ship. Katek falls off his chair, lands in the lightning. He runs out the motherfucker. It's just like, God damn it, Z did it.
If that was the case, I would just die on the spot.
I was gonna call murder.
That would be the funniest thing ever if that happened. Just activate their most deadly secret project. It bumps Katex's ship. Katex falls off of his fucking stool, breaks a bunch of bones, and he happens to land in, I don't know, a puddle that happened to have a live wire in it and gets electrocuted.
Yeah. As he's shaking around, getting electrocuted, he like I don't know.
He pokes himself with a needle. Yeah.
There's a needle sitting on the table. He grabs the table. The needle flies up, stabs him. He falls over. He's like, "Oh, now I'm stunned and electrocuted." Beer runs
It's-
off to go look for help,
Yeah.
trips somehow.
It's just like that fucking scene in Amazing World of Gumball where the principal just like falls down the stairs into paint, into acid, covering himself with toilet paper, ending up in a locker. It's like that.
You watched the Amazing World of
No,
Gumball?
Chain
I
looks
fucking
and
do.
just says, "This is just a safety precaution.
like
If
these
shit
things.
happens and you guys are managed to get out of this hangar before getting caught in a tractor beam, fire this. Even if the Empire's still here, with them here, their guns are able to take out this ship. At least disable it and send boarding parties."
Yeah, the imps haven't left yet. They're,
Hey,
they're
what's
still there.
that?
No, like their ship is still in the system. They're probably waiting for all the stuff to get the stuff from you guys.
Oh yeah.
So they're not aware of us? Wait.
They're not currently aware of the situation that's happening.
Yeah, we'll deal with
Unless
it.
they
What's
are.
that? What's that veterans thing? It's like where they get their medicine and stuff, like the VFA or something.
Yeah, the Veterans Affairs, the hospital.
Wait.
Oh, the VA.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Chain is just like the VA. We're going back to Nam.
Wait a minute.
Oh my god, imagine rolling up into a VA and just telling all these guys we're going back to Vietnam.
I think I just figured this out.
Knock knock boys, we're going back to Vietnam. Prepare to watch the trees.
1, 2, 3. What are we fighting for? Don't ask me. I don't give a damn.
The
On our way
suggesting to
to
create an
Vietnam.
AI version of General Grievous and they put it in a commando droid, and that's what's really doing it all.
My theory right now is that all this was done to make us be against these droids and willing to
That's
go
what from the
against
beginning.
the demands of the Imperials.
That's why I said it's close to the rebels, which General Thorn is technically a rebel or whatever, right? So I mean, trying to make us fight against each other or whatever. Why they're trying to like impersonate all like the leaders to like make them, yeah. Then Thorn, like if Thorn, like they might also like Thorn is the easiest target, so like making Thorn seem like a bad guy too is good too. Like if it was someone else, then that would work, right? That also work for that. Oh yeah, Zizzy has a plan though. It's fine. We'll see.
All right.
I personally like Z's theory the most, that it was just her playing
Yeah,
Simon Says on a panel that caused all
Yeah.
the...
I was actually gonna message you as we were doing it, like at the beginning of it. And I was gonna be like, "Hey, can I be the one that did it?" And it's like to figure out like how I did it.
Oh my
But no,
God, I wish
after
you had. I
telling
would've
them
loved it.
that,
Yeah, like, I go on, so like I was gonna say if like I got a cool idea, tell me how you had it, so Z can like it's like this is what happened. But then everyone's like, "Wow, that makes total sense." And I'm like, "But this is what really happened." She's like, "I did the whole thing." Got bored.
Yeah.
I
It
wanted to
was
kill a big robot.
me all along.
Yeah.
This was a team building exercise.
Yeah. I want to kill a big robot. Oh, they had a bigger robot.
Oh my God. I wish you had asked me if we could do that. I would have thrown this whole thing out the window.
Before I ended a whole campaign as the bad guy, or as not the bad guy, but like the good guy.
Unintentional bad guy.
Yeah. Like my character's like how Z's kind of goofy or something like that. Like yeah, like or how Artemis usually is too, and like that they underestimate them. Like I had him like for the original Artemis, the one for the Fate game. Like she was supposed to have like autism and stuff like that, and she was like very not socially interact with people, like not very well. But and she was supposed to have like digressed to like a child because of like some traumatic event. But then halfway through her life, she went over it, and it was like, oh, I'm smart enough to know things. Oh shit, I'm working for the bad guys. She's been like helping. So like I told the DM like, hey, you have a lot of plot holes. He's like, oh shit, I do. I'm like, don't worry about it. I got you. I'll fix them myself by being like part of it. But I was like, yeah, you knows all these plot holes, and like those are plot holes. Like, yeah, I set the whole thing up. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was the end of a campaign though. But yeah, back to the game. It was derailed enough as it is. So are we all heading to the bridge right now, or is it
no, after I would say that and look at Rhea, this is just a safety precaution. I'm not saying fucking do it now.
Good, because that'd be stupid. Like that's Ivar level stupid right there.
I don't know who the fuck Ivar is.
Yeah, it's better that you don't.
This is just a protocol for safety. If you're managed to get out, blare that. If any Imperials in the sector are still here, hell, they should still be waiting for us to deliver goods to them. They'll come. If not, hopefully, small cells of clone troopers in retirement, because
Yeah,
we usually don't leave our
I'm sure there's
bullets.
dozens of little group cells of clones hanging all around the galaxy, or just waiting to come fight a whole bunch of old droids. Yeah.
I mean, good fight.
Chain to be like, don't make fun of when I do on my time off. Wait around and fight droids.
Some of us don't have better things to do, okay? Just make it sad for no reason.
I look at Santa. Santa, come on.
Roger, Roger.
Before. Come on.
Santa starts following him. I still feel like this is a trap.
Fine, let's just catch up with the general.
Do you still have that grenade?
Yeah. Just wish I had some missiles.
I do not have those since I've
Or a
sadly-
rocket. One of the two.
I unfortunately do not have those.
That's fine.
Santa is
Yeah.
going to look at the droid still following them and start thinking in his head about everything that's been going on and try to connect the pieces.
Okay.
Because something doesn't add up in his head.
Okay.
I'm just getting to myself because the droids are there.
Yeah, so assuming you all group up with your
Mhm.
escorts, and yeah, the escorts would just stay outside the door, so there's just like fucking there's just 12 B2HAs just sitting outside the door of the bridge when you guys go in. There's already a lot of there's already a good number of droids in there. You guys can place yourselves in here if you want.
So many tokens. It's not even all of them.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
Right? Santa is going to observe the current status of all of the droids and start numbering down who might still be under command of General Thorn.
They're working. They're working. They're working.
How many of them have
These
blasters?
guys are guarding. These guys are guarding. They are
Do
all
all-
armed. Wait, fuck. Where'd he go? Wait, what?
He was consumed by General Thorn.
Thorn
Oh.
just added a
Oh, he lost one, boys.
B2HA.
There. He's back.
General Thorn has added a B2HA to his body. He is now superior.
Just takes him, wears him as a hat.
All he needs now is the capabilities of a droidica and two arms with dual turbo blasters on.
Ragnar, it's rare that I tell people to stop giving me ideas.
Cell. He just eats things.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I believe that would make him the beginning of a collective. Just a large mass of several droid parts.
What if they uploaded the AI I have already told them to create of General Grievous into Thorn?
Well, he'd be doing like way different shit and probably would want out of that body, but yeah.
So Z's gonna walk in and be like, hey, what's up? Yeah, Thorn, you got Ivar's gun. I'm not Ivar. Chain's gun.
Yes, I forgot that I had it.
Hmm.
You just like hand it back to you. Oh, there he is. Found him.
We told you it went into Thorn.
Yeah, it did.
And you didn't believe us.
as he handed Chain's like, so he's like, let me see, give me.
Yeah. Here.
I'm gonna talk to the pistol and be like, where have you been all day? Any
Where
incriminating
have you-
evidence you want to tell me?
Where have you been all day?
What incriminating spots have you been all day?
Oh man, I'm really tempted to just have a scene of General Thorne somehow masturbating.
Yeah. That's good enough. That's good enough.
That's
That's
good
all it
enough.
is. I'm like, you're clear. You're good. He's not gonna yuck his yum.
What does yucky or yum mean?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm worried.
What does Z get from the pistol? What has
Okay, so what exactly are you asking it?
basically, has it been in that control room today, where the
Security camera
yeah,
room?
not security camera, that one too. So the security camera
Hangar.
room, the hangar area, the area where the windows got blown up at, where he had the little computer at. Was it?
Okay,
in...
so yeah, you're asking were you in these places? So this will
Yeah.
consume the whole spell again, pretty much.
That's fine. Yeah. I just need to know if he was in any of these places.
Every single answer, yes.
He's like, Thorn. Come on, bro. You couldn't like make it harder than that. Are you being controlled by anything? Maybe you're like something. I mean, why'd you like? I know why you did it, but I mean, trying to incriminate them too.
What?
That's not cool.
What are you accusing me of?
Everything.
And what evidence do you have?
So I can talk to things, and you had this pistol all day, correct?
Correct.
Well, the pistol was in those rooms that, you know, you were at.
Ha 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 ha. That is funny.
That's funny.
You are just claiming that I was at these places and saying you can talk to objects. That is
Oh,
amusing.
okay. Look around like, okay, guys, okay. We got a non-believer here.
General, if I
Yeah.
may, TX-83. You know what this needle is from?
Yeah, TX-83 would stand up, just like. Z, you are making a very serious allegation against him as of this moment.
I mean, you
He is-
said you didn't wipe his memories and all that stuff. He probably still hates us. He doesn't like
He
the
is
Empire.
right. You cannot just make a claim that you cannot show. And what are you speaking of, clone?
I show the needle a lot carefully. This was lodged in Texas' chest.
Hmm.
He suffered.
He'd hold out his hand, like asking to see
Put it there, and I sit there and tell him everything when we got to Tex and saw in what condition he was in.
He was near death.
Yeah, Katex
Had we
isn't
not
dead.
arrived, he would have likely been dead.
This is worrying.
I mean, he can just tell us who jumped him and who stabbed him with this, and
He is
when-
currently in a comatose state.
Yeah, Bia's getting turned back on. We can talk to her and ask her who did this and all this stuff too.
Bia
Yeah, Bia's fine. She's just sleeping.
sleeping.
I didn't want to tell you, Santa, after everything you told me. I thought you'd go through a rampage.
What
Sorry.
happened?
Well, one thing that's not adding up with Thorn, though, is you said that Bia wasn't on the ship?
That is
Well,
correct.
The footage in front of Katek's ship wasn't altered. That nobody got in there. It was just Bia leaving.
Well, if you remember, when we were first met Thorn, he made Invisibot do some things he didn't want to do.
Oh yeah. Can you
Just like
do
punching
that
his
when you're
electro
not?
staff.
Yeah, is that something you can? I mean, I don't know much about droids, but is that something that you can do if you're not looking at the droid you're doing that to?
If Bia just, I mean, if Thorn and Bia ever cross paths, he can be like, ability, come and find me later. As far as, yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Be lots of things. I'm just saying, I already know it was Thorn. I gotta get proof because they don't want to believe me because I have magic powers. I mean, I could just say like, anyone have another item that you want me to ask questions to know where it's been all day?
I
Only
stopped
you
Z.
know.
Z.
I found a piece of sliced motherboard. You could ask that what messed with it.
It doesn't
I
matter.
guess.
We know it's Thorn. We gotta prove to them that it was Thorn though.
I stopped Z. Like Z. I can save you the trouble.
Okay.
You are bringing evidence of the Force to people and droids that have no knowledge or prior history of the Force.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. We need. I just. That's why I said. I already know it was Thorn. We just gotta find evidence that he did it. They'll believe.
And-
But I mean, like, we need tangible evidence. I mean, I could just prove that I could, talk to things, and then. I mean, they still have to take my word on it. But who are they gonna believe, me or him? I mean, I'm pretty sure the evidence is piled up. Like he hates us. We beat him up. He doesn't like the Empire. They just made a deal with the Empire. This whole shenanigans is trying to kill us, and at the very least incriminate them. Trying to kill us because they're incriminating IG and everyone else and BossBot. Why would someone go through all that trouble just to make us hate each other? Oh, probably someone that hates the Empire, right?
Z.
Look at that, we have someone.
Z. It is okay. Because I have the evidence that will bring him to justice.
Yeah, we probably have a few other things we can do.
Santa is now going to pull the biggest bluff of his life.
I know.
He is going to pull out a random piece of his hardware that's not useful at all, and I'm going to hold it up and say, "This was retrieved from the massive droid that tried to kill us."
So you actually unplugging this?
Like
in front of everyone?
Wait, Santa. Before you do this, make a deception so you see how good or bad you need to be at this.
Okay.
If it's a natural, you're just like, I got the evidence. I found it in the hallway.
Well, first of all, no. Tell me fully what you're trying to say, so that I'll tell you if you need one.
Santa holds it up and says, "This was retrieved from the massive droid that was sent to kill us, and within it is the command code given by General Katex."
TX83 immediately speaks up. Katex is not a general. You are a terrible liar.
He is unconscious.
Sorry, General Thorn. Sorry, I'm sorry. My mind was elsewhere. My mind was elsewhere. I was meant to say Thorn. Sorry. I very much apologize.
I'm tempted to just go with that because if anything, it makes sense with how ludicrous of a lie you're telling.
I just look over at Santa. What about the terminal you accessed up there and the files you got up in the?
Can't you guys just look at his memories? Look at his memories. Like, yeah, he did it.
It was also accessed with the command codes that was only accessible by someone with extremely high clearance. Someone like a general. And I'm going to just start slowly handing it over to TX83, looking at General.
Like, yeah, I did it. Now what? He pulls out his C4 bombs and blows everyone up. Good luck with that.
Do I make a deception roll?
No, you just pulled out a piece of your own hardware. You just.
She's trying to, or Santa's trying to deceive Thorn.
I was saying, yeah, I'm trying to deceive him and trying to think like, oh shit, I actually
admit to it. Yeah,
yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
You know how they do it in shows? It's real stupid when the bad guys admit to it. Like, it's like, really, bro? You could have waited.
Yeah.
TX83 he tries to run or something, right?
Yeah, TX83 takes the thing and just So what actually is this that you gave him? Because it's
It was a piece of one of the scrap hardware pieces, or like little just actual, not like the actual codes and everything for me, but just like one of the extra bits that's not essential and essentially just trash at this point because my body's, a little.
Buy one, get one free Papa John's coupon for a large pizza. Go.
Yeah.
A magnet.
Papa Jabba's is what it is.
I hate it. Thank you.
Defunct since 4ABY because Jabba's dead.
Oh my god! I love that. I love that so much.
So I mean, Jesus is like, well, I mean, if Thorn, if you have nothing to hide, can't they just like check your memories for the last few days and be like, yeah, you're clean? But I mean,
My memories contain confidential information.
about who?
Various operations that cannot be shared with you.
Me, them.
17. Does General Thorn believe that that's what I just handed over TXD3?
Obviously, no.
Oh,
I mean,
I'm
if
sorry.
He didn't do any. If he didn't put it there or have any way to put it there, then he would know like it's not there, right?
Yeah, because he didn't do anything like that. He just had a control panel that he was using to play with the thing
Yeah,
like it was a
like,
video
yeah.
game.
Playing Street Fighter on the other side.
Yeah, just like Z versus a giant robot is what
I
he
was
was playing.
I was just so hoping that deception roll would have been just. I was just so hoping that
Well,
deception.
maybe you deceived everyone else but him, because they don't know what if he did it or not, but he knows, right? Like he's like, I didn't put that.
Yeah, like TX83 is like taking this to like actually
cool.
looking at it seriously. But I mean, now he's scanning it, and he clearly finds you're completely full of shit.
Fuck!
Is this supposed to be a joke?
I think he was trying to get him to like admit to doing it, run or something. Oh no, they're onto me. He tries to run out the room or pull us up with the C4 that he doesn't have or something. It's a good try, but he's obviously too smart for us.
I tried to do a Z.
There are ways to do things. I already figured out it's him.
I feel like that is something that you would actually do.
I would, but I'm a better liar, I guess.
Then why didn't you do
Commander
that?
TX.
I don't like lying because we already figured out it was him. We just have to have evidence, not like fake bullshit to get him to admit to it.
Yeah, they're just like walking up here.
Like I said, they can just like check his memories, but I mean, couldn't his memories be doctored too, just to leave out spots or something? I'm sure TX is smart enough to like see through that shit, right? Hopefully.
Is it possible to link up the movements of the Magnadroid that Lorray was tracking and with Thorn when I was trying to trace the steps? Because I know that at some point the path gets blocked by the cameras not working, but like okay, we can't
that
see
is what
here,
you saw.
but
Like what you saw in the other area, coming around that corner to an area with other droids was a Magna Commando. Whereas in the last area before the blind spot, you saw Thorn.
okay, then yeah, that would be the explanation that Lorray would give. Like, okay, yeah, using your systems, we found this. We can trace through here. He points to the Magnadroid that was being impersonated. He even mentioned that there's hologram projectors or whatever that you can use to pretend to be somebody else. If somebody had this, they could pretend to be somebody else, and we have this line of footprints basically where we can see where Thorn was. It looks like Thorn is who Z was chasing.
Based off how fast he moves and how fast the thing is moving.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, 30 feet movement. It's like, well, that's everything except for a couple of people.
Oh yeah, so it's very obvious that this was not you. You would not be this slow. But Thorn could be that slow.
It was not
TX.
who. Who could not be so like TX83. He's
I
pretty
keep
slow.
on, I keep on forgetting names. I need to use pronouns. I don't know the names. I'm actually starting to twitch.
Just name them like SWD&D does. Boss bot, bling bot, big bot.
That's just more names.
But they're named after the things they do.
I
Here.
don't know these characters well
Hey,
enough.
hey, Lori, maybe this will jog your memory. Boom, some electroshock therapy. So,
This is the boss
Okay,
bot.
no. I
He's
know
the boss.
Thorn. I know Thorn.
Oh, I was gonna say you can call him Dumbbot because that's who we're after.
I know Thorn. That is the only robot I know.
This is boss bot.
Okay? Like, boss bot, sure. Like,
He's the boss.
but when I used. But also, like, the guy I was talking about that was getting impersonated isn't even on the board right now, so I can't cheat off of his name tag.
Bling bot. He has a gem in him.
Geminum?
He has a gem in him. It lets him use the force.
Oh, a gem in him. Yes. Okay.
He's bling.
He's a crystal gem.
Yeah, a shard.
Cool. So what I was saying was the gem droid was being impersonated by Thorn. We know that the droid that looked like Gem Droid was being impersonated because he was going too slow and was generally just being shit. And then also, we can connect Thorn to the droid that was impersonating Gem.
Yeah. I mean, there's lots of things to say he could have done it, but I mean, we still don't have any evidence. I mean, I seen him like basically do it, but
I mean, we can also just try to process of elimination all of the other droids that could have done it instead of Thorn.
I mean, Blingbot. We're gonna I don't know, hang out and do some meditation bullshit, and I can show him what I see. We're gonna smoke some peyote and go have a vision trip or something.
And then there's just cutscene. IG93 just staring at a bong. He can't smoke it because he doesn't have lungs.
But he has force stuff. He can do the force too, right?
Yes.
Can I meditate with him and show him my visions or something?
Force weed rip.
You'd be aware of it. I think there's a force power specifically for showing messages, actually.
That'd be cool.
I think so. Not like not like a TV screen, but like communicating to other force casters.
Yeah.
Santa's just going to take a step forward. Even if we do not have the full evidence, Katex is still alive, and it's only a matter of time before they awaken and give us evidence upon who attacked them. We already have all of this on top of it. If you at least come clean, then perhaps you will be simply rebooted and not completely dismantled.
Yeah, but he's going to go through all this stuff.
Either by the people that you work for or by me, hand made and slow.
He has all their secrets and stuff, so I mean he's gonna have to get rebooted anyway. He probably knows that, so I mean he knows he's basically dead. So I'm pretty sure if you lose all your memories as a droid, that's pretty much you're dead, right?
Yeah, you guys recall your guys' medical droid committed suicide because Santa tormenting them by erasing all their memories.
So he's dead either way. So
Yes,
I don't think
but one way I'll make sure that he suffers.
Well, no, I'm pretty sure that if he'd rather his body not be used to continue on helping the Empire. So anything. Yeah.
My point
You
being,
all sound very sure of yourselves when you have no evidence.
and do you have any evidence to prove that it was not you?
That is not how anything works, you foolish
Actually-
combat model.
It actually is.
If you don't mind, Thorn.
If you have an alibi, then you are
Don't mind. TX.
He does have an
83.
alibi.
Do you know what that needle's from?
Oh yes, I almost forgot.
This variation of needle is common on the galactic market for purposes of bounty hunting. It's generally used for catching targets alive, though in some cases it is used to paralyze a target before going in for the kill.
Tex is severely paralyzed right now.
Oh yeah, another part of evidence, real quick, is like the computer in that room where the droid was, right? The big droid where you lock that stuff in that no one supposed to go in. Is Storm supposed to have access to that computer?
Which one are you claiming he accessed?
The one in the vault area.
You asked the control terminal that Bio was hooked up to.
Yeah, which is the one in the vault, right?
There were two, one outside the vault and one inside the vault.
One inside the vault. That's the one that B was hooked into, right?
No, she was hooked into the one inside the vault.
Inside the vault. That's the one I checked.
Yeah.
Thorn was connected to that terminal, or used that terminal basically based off my vision stuff.
He should not have had access to that area of the vault.
I mean, it's whatever. You can go check that later if it was him or not. Again, it still could be someone impersonating him and, doing it. That's why I said I can't really trust my vision things to see if I seen a Thorn somewhere, because that could have been someone impersonating Thorn. That's why I used the vision thing on the gun, and the gun was in those spots. Unless, Storm, that you just happened to be wandering around and go in all those locations just for funsies today?
Who had access to the vault?
Which locations? Because if you were speaking of the vault, I have not been in there.
Did the gun show ever in the vault today?
The gun did, but he's claiming he didn't.
Okay. Well, this gun was in there today.
Prove it.
Okay, that's the point where we're saying we don't have the proof of it, but I know it was there, and you said you had the whole time. So I know you did it, but it's fine, right? It's basically like me being an eyewitness saying I seen you do it, but that's fine. That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
EX83, why do we continue to do business with crazy people? Because they are useful.
Hold up. Colonel Thorn.
It's the Force. You guys know the Force exists.
I was about to say, you guys all served under Count Dooku as well as General Grievous, and General Grievous wasn't a Force user. Count Dooku was.
And so...
A general here, the Inquisitor, the Empire, is a Force user.
So...
You and I cannot comprehend what the Force is capable of. Isn't that correct?
IG93 can. He is a resource for such things.
Yeah, me and him are gonna go do some Force stuff, and I can show him what I see.
But at this point, it is still simply her word.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of confirming everything.
If I show IG all this stuff and he can see it too from his own eyes, I guess, or vision stuff, it'll be cool. I don't know. It'll be his and my word, I guess, because it's his. I don't care. I'm just saying, he did it. If you guys want to do anything about it, do something about it. If not, I don't care.
Does General Thorn have any way of controlling droids in the command that oversees yours?
Yeah, he does. I already established he does. He did it.
All tactical droid models are capable of taking control of CIS battle droids.
Does that mean General Thorn can take control of you as well?
Negative.
How can you be so sure?
Bia.
Oh, yes, Bia. Apparently she's a custom-made droid that Context did, and that's his friend.
The B1A4 model. I have not tested for myself.
Her name is Bia.
Because the camera shows her leaving the ship by herself at some point and then ending up in the vault, so she just wandered over there. I mean, he probably seen her going with Katex when did secret stuff, so at one point he may have did something to control her or whatever to get her by herself, which then gave him access to all the stuff, which then using her to get into computers and everything. Whatever. I don't care. It makes sense that he did it. He has motive. He has reason. He doesn't like us. He doesn't probably like you guys for working with the Empire. It's lots of reasons. Anyone else have any other reason why someone's doing all this other than Thorn?
If I may say, while we were still on the space station TX-83, you and IG were there with us with the Imperials, but General Thorn was not. He left.
General Thorn left after the thing was over because he had to go do something. You would be aware of this.
We have the videotapes that were doctored to cover up your stuff. I don't know. What else? What else do you want? You more evidence you want? I mean, I think there's a lot of evidence. It's just maybe it's all doctored.
You
to
have
incriminate
no
you.
evidence that he did this. This
but
is correct.
We have the videotapes of him lying to you, right?
Yes. We have the audio recordings of him receiving the phone call, and he gave testimony saying that the site that we were going to was different, but he lied based on the security camera audio tapes. I've got the timestamps.
It's not evidence that he did anything, but it's just more evidence of covering stuff up.
Allow me to see.
Yeah, sure. Lorraine gives the timestamps and the places where they were, and also starts playing off of the vocal recorder, because might as well take footage of security cameras that have been tampered with anyway. So you can see it now, or you can access it from your own terminals. But
Yeah,
there you go.
TX-83 has straight up just plugged this into himself. He's looking at it right now.
Mhm.
Just a minute. He unplugs it. He's silent for a moment, and his red eyes turn green. Commando units, arrest General Thorn. And that is when all these motherfuckers jump up from behind, like again, but this time you see two others with them. You see the IGs. What is the meaning of this? They have no evidence, TX.
I mean, it's enough evidence to like at least check your memories. I mean, he can just check your memories. Let him do it. You don't trust TX to do this?
Would you like your mind to be invaded simply because somebody was suspicious of you?
Yeah.
If it was for my country, yeah.
And apparently, when they first met you, you invaded so-called Invisibots memories and protocols.
I'll tell them good luck in my mind, but I mean, if it makes me like proven guilty or innocent, then yeah, I would be like perfectly fine to be like, yeah, proven innocent, done, nothing on your mind, like cool, moving on.
Yeah, the droids close in on him. He's pretty much just being held at,
Point.
Gun and electrostaff point.
I'm waiting for
do with him, sir.
I'm not 100% sure with him either yet, right? I mean, you can still just check his memories.
Hold him under. Put him under house arrest until further evidence comes. Run his memories.
No, this is
wrong. As he just gets electro stabbed from every one of these guys at once.
Do you have anything Thorn to say? I mean,
Thorn's out cold.
TX. I know this is rude and offensive to you guys, but wouldn't it be wise to also put a restraining bolt on him to make it easier on you?
The biggest thing is like the only reason why I'm thinking that maybe might not be him is because it's too obvious it's him.
Yeah. Also another detail. TX's eyes are still green at the moment, and all these droids, except for the IGs, they're all green too.
That's not good. So TX, do you control everyone?
I took command order, just in case.
In case what?
In case Thorn attempted to do the same if he is guilty.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Just a precaution.
Okay. Guess that's why you're the boss bot.
I want to double check the security footage and see what color eyes Bia had when she was leaving Ketech's shuttle.
Okay.
And also for context, what color are her eyes normally, but I'll get that from Santa.
Her eyes don't normally have like too bright of a color. They're just kind of like regular photoreceptors, like on a B1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, they don't really produce light.
Okay, so
Yeah.
when she's leaving the shuttle, she doesn't have eyes that are producing light?
Yeah.
Okay.
They never did.
Do I remember what color the void droid, I think? What color
Void
their eyes?
drone.
That felt wrong though. Okay, void drone. Do I remember what color eyes it had?
They were a fiery yellowish orange.
Okay.
What color are General Thorn? Or not General Thorn.
Well, we'd have to
Yeah,
see his
well-
eyes while he's using the command override. So I guess that would be Santa remembering the commando droid like 15 sessions ago,
You can just
hijacking the
ask
shuttle
Invisibot.
to
Thorn
see what
controlled
color
you,
their eyes were?
Yeah, when Thorn controlled you, what color his eyes were.
What do you know?
I do not know.
Like, can you look at your own eyes, babe?
Oh, I asked Invisibot did when he seen what color Thorn's eyes were when he controlled him. Because
Negative.
TX's went red to green, so Thorn's would have to go one color to another color potentially.
I was a little busy trying to destroy Ivar's face.
But I mean,
Question.
before that,
So never mind. That answered my question. Ivar was with you guys, and Ivar's dead now. So I think Ivar would have been the only one, if he was alive, to be able to tell you anything about that droid's photoreceptors.
I'm pretty sure Ivar was cowering in the Y wing that Invisibot was trying to break into as
as the
Thorn was
last
walking out. Yeah,
as
So,
the
I
last
don't think
little bit of
anybody saw.
Ivar's health. Yeah,
baby,
Ivar was
as
doing good with all the
Ivar-
other droids.
As Ivar sacrificed himself, he was like, "Take this helmet," and the droid's eye color was. It was a mystery the whole time what that meant.
I mean, technically, if anybody wanted to run to the ship, Ivar's been recording everything that we were doing, because that was the whole goal all the way up to Seleucami.
Ray probably just deleted all that. It's like, nah, I'm not dealing with all that footage.
Yeah.
That is way too much masturbating. Come on.
Yeah.
Like, this is coming from me. No.
And I fuck my gun. This is too much.
So yeah, so
The funny thing to think about is that Loray's penis is probably molded to the caliber of the gun barrel.
Not the other way around.
Fuck?
There's ridges on it. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
he's
rifled.
he's like, yeah,
Spiraled.
the best thing you can probably do is just check his memory.
Corkscrewed.
Check his memory. I don't know. That's the best you got. Other than that, if it's not him, there's someone else that really hates all of us, I guess.
The list is fairly long.
All of us, like us and the droids too. Like that's kind of, it's not that big of a list, right? It's just Thorn. I don't know who else hates both of us.
There's enough people.
This is other rebels, technically.
Yeah.
But out of everyone they could fuck with, us versus like the Empire, I'm pretty sure they hate the Empire more as a whole. So they probably should go fuck with them.
I contact the ship for a second to get a hold of Rhea and ask if Katex is awake yet.
Also, think about that real fast. We beat up Thorn, like killed him, stopped him like fighting us, and like trying to fight against us to help his like what he thinks is right, like the Empire. And then when they basically put him to work, trying to help the Empire go against the rebels now, the Republic and stuff. So like we basically are forcing him to fight against his own people. I mean, it seemed like he would be pissed. Probably pissed.
Yeah, Rio responds to your call, chain. The little guy seems like he's doing better. Still, god dang, what the hell attacked him?
Don't know, but if he's awake, we could use some information about what all happens if he talked to General Thorn, TX-83, or IG-93. if Bia actually attacked him.
Yeah, I'll call you back as soon as he's awake.
Alrighty.
I forget, does your guys' ship have a back to tank?
Yeah. We upgraded that bitch.
Yeah. We got him in the back to tank right now. He's improving.
Okay.
Did you remember to remove his clothes?
His clothes were
have
already
been
removed, yeah.
Good.
Well, anything, we should be waiting for Bia to get here.
You guys never turned her back on.
I thought Z was doing that, getting her powered back up.
I told Leon to do something to check, but I mean, I guess I would have told the droids to, like, you know, fix her, I guess, because Z can't do it.
The X-83 would look to you guys. Why don't you all get some rest? A full breakdown of his memory files may take a while, as well as
I-
allowing Katex to come back. He almost says, like, come back online to heal.
I would rather stay awake.
Yeah, I could use the rest. I'll go back to the ship.
Sub time.
Well, good day's work, yeah. Time for bed.
Also, here's what Katex, like there's his face. He has, like, little wrappings around his face, you know, that hide his, under his hood.
Something about all this still doesn't sound right to Santa. He's thinking.
I go back on my way back to the ship. I'd get on Catexas to find restraining bolts.
What are you doing?
Before I go on our ship, I'd go onto Catexas to find restraining bolts.
Katex's ship is currently, like, under guard. Like, you know, don't touch, crime scene.
Technically, we're still investigating.
Well, yeah, they'd ask you why you're going in, and what's your cover story?
Further investigation of the crime scene to find clues on who attacked Catex.
Okay, for the most part, they believe you on that. Okay, so go in there and roll an investigation check. All right, yeah. You poke around for a little bit, like, 10, 15 minutes. Looks like most of the stuff that's just out and about around here is just crap and stuff. So you start like poking around on floor panels and, in the walls and stuff. And eventually you find one that's a little off.
A place.
You like get a screwdriver and wedge it under the floor panel and pull it up, lifting it up, and you find a crate. When you open it up, you'd find a whole bunch of crap, and yeah, you'd be able to find restraining bolts in there.
Okay. Oh fuck! I didn't roll high enough to find any more hidden compartments. Damn. It'd been nice if he had some secret security footage.
I mean, when he wakes up, he can just tell us all that if he does.
Wouldn't it be funny if he like turns out that was the bedroom or something, and he was just keeping that for kinky times?
No, he just sleeps in a bed made of restraining bolts.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, you'd stash away some handcuffs someplace. Like, it's not for everyday use.
This
but-
is
Fuzzy, it's a
Katek.
fuzzy restraining bolt. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Katex, not Ivar. He does not fuck droids.
Yeah, his best friend's just a droid.
And then I'd
Yeah, he built it.
head-
It's his bodyguard.
and I'd say, okay, one of you guys follow me for security reasons. I'm just heading to go talk to the requisitions droid real quick about another thing I'm following up on.
Yeah. Yeah, the restraining bolt you find hidden in there. It has, like, it's written on it in marker, the Katex special.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I'm not sure if that's a joke or if that's actually being serious.
I found this very rare modified fucking restraint bolt with a one-time use.
It's like a special. It turns the droid into your slave and teaches it everything it needs to be a good slave.
Santa is going to head back to the loading area where we battled the giant droid, and I'm going to look around the area thinking, because, again, this doesn't seem... Something seems off. I can't put my finger on it.
So you're just going around thinking. What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking as I'm looking around at the battlefield, the situation that was at play, the large droid that appeared to have been... It was was it? It was invisible after it was initially placed there through the
It flew in through the shield, through the ray shield.
it flew in through the ray shield, so it was somewhere outside. I'm going to start slowly taking piece by piece the giant droid apart, trying to find anything that seems odd, because everything about this doesn't...
If you try to do that, like droids will come over and stop you, like, hey, stop messing with evidence.
Yeah, Z's gonna
That
go.
is why I'm trying to break it down, because there seems to be something wrong, very wrong.
He's gonna go check the actual stuff we were supposed to pick up from Thorn and the other hangar, basically. See if it's actually there with all his other stuff.
Z
Yeah,
walks
it's all
in,
there.
second void droid just waiting with its fist clanking
Yeah, doing a
together.
Nah, you don't find one more, you find two more, and they're playing a game of gigantic cards.
I've been waiting.
Yeah.
This is why Thorn was confused. Like he was trying to lure us into this hangar with two of them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
after I tell them about my about me bring it down to try and locate more evidence upon it, do they change their tone at all for me, or
Not really. They would just at first they would just be like, not hey, stop that. Let's get someone else who is, working with this to watch you
I
pretty
am
much.
working with this?
Aren't you the one who blew it up?
No.
Make a deception check.
I'm just telling that deception. I did not blow it up. I did not deal a killing blow.
that was
You-
all
you-
array.
That doesn't matter. You
Eh.
partook in its
Oh
destruction.
yeah, I did blow it up.
Fuck.
I'm
They
pretty
rolled
sure
nat
you were one of
20s.
the ones who blew it up, right? Like you were in the, like we had to get, did we lock you guys up?
That was you.
I was there to help defend and protect the crew. I did not destroy this. But you have to ask yourself one question
Defend the crew. How does a combat model defend something?
by protecting them.
Yeah, and how does it do that? Is just like gesturing to your B2 arm.
Santa's going to take a moment and then he's going to look at him. What is your designation?
Bitch ass motherfucker.
Pass butter.
Unit 422, fuck yourself. Now, can you stop messing with things till we get someone here?
Santa is just going to eject his rotary cannon and say, I said, what is your designation?
I need to speak to the manager.
Unit 6666.
Well, Unit 6666. I simply have one query to ask you.
What?
If this was your commanding officer and you had the ability to continue a investigation that was highly suspect and might result in your commanding officer being terminated, would you not protect them?
I would, but I mean that involves shooting at it.
Well, for me, my designation is a repair droid.
Oh
So
yeah.
I am doing my job. What are you doing?
If you're a repair droid, he goes and shoots just some random panel on the wall, just like makes the crane in the room drop. Go fix that, and stop messing with stuff.
Oh, my only weakness, busy work.
I mean, you do be like that.
Santa is going to look at the droid and look at the blaster bolt and say, you have two options. You can either shoot me and stop me, or you can continue functioning.
Well, okay, I didn't want to do this. Santa, can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Boom.
All right. The droid just rolls a little bomb your way, which goes off, and you're quite familiar with this. It's a droid popper.
Quick question. Can I instead kind of like catch it and just kind of
It's a con save, not a dex save.
I know, that's what I was trying to say. I just want to like kind of
Not
catch it before it
playing
goes
Fate,
off.
you can't do things.
I just want to be like 1, 2, 3, and then just lob it back.
Yeah, no, it's
Are
pretty
you
much.
a monk?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Santa, pretty much he tosses it at you, you catch it. He's just like, here, catch. And then it goes off. It doesn't stun you or knock you down. Or do anything like that. You're just standing there. This thing just went off in your hand. It was a little annoying and of a noise, but yeah. Okay,
Santa
damn it,
becomes
seriously.
enraged.
Santa starts barking.
Oh, no wonder he's being weird. It's a faulty unit.
And then I'm just going to immediately drop a ion grenade on their feet. Not pinpulled. But I'm just going to like, ding.
Get down, ah. And then just nothing happens,
And then as they're freaking out and dropping down, I'm going to walk over and pick up that droid by his neck and say,
make a grapple check.
Is that athletics?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, why can't I do anything cool? I'm just trying to be like, I said, leave me with this.
Out.
All move again.
Like the B1, he's down on the ground just because he's diving for cover, and you come over and try to like just smash your hand down, try to grab him by his neck stalk, and just rolls out of the way. Nope.
Then I just step on his chest and I said,
Nah, he would have gotten up in that time.
and I'm just gonna fine. I just look at him. Why didn't you catch? And I'm just gonna slowly crush the droid popper in my hand.
Because I'm smarter than you.
Does the droid popper go off? Because you crushed it?
It already went off.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
crushing it, well, no, you didn't pull the pin, and so just crushing it wouldn't set it off.
No, I'm talking about the droid popper, the one that they threw at me, the one that I already still have in my hand.
Okay. Big scary or a B2, whatever.
You know, I've dealt with B1 droids like you before.
Uh-huh.
They are as annoying as you are.
Okay.
You won't happen to be part of the Dazzle Brigade.
I don't care. What?
You won't happen to be part of the Dazzle Brigade, have you?
What the hell's the Dazzle Brigade? Oh my god, that's fun.
Then we
Funny.
cut back to Larry.
Funny. I believe that's what they're going to say when they ask what happened to droid 6666.
No, they're probably gonna say he was crushed by this dumbass B2, and that's why we had to shoot him out of the airlock.
I just shoot you in the face with my freaking full pistol. This is getting too annoying. This motherfucker is giving me so much sass. I want to break him, this asshole. Fuck! Oh,
You're gonna shoot him?
I want to so bad. Oh, such an asshole.
Keep your pimp hand strong.
Yeah. So what do you do?
I mean, technically, he attacks you with a droid popper. You have a right to defend yourself in that situation.
Nah,
Usually-
It's already
They played.
de-escalated.
They played catch.
Also, he was like, "Hey, don't do that. We're going to shoot you." And he's like, "Do it, bitch," and he did it.
Yeah.
True. True.
Santa is just going to stop for a moment and just be. You saw what happened when you tried a droid popper on me. If you want, contact your boss, but I need to do this. And I just
He immediately pulls out a comm link. Hey boss, we got somebody
So-
trying to fuck with the crime scene. Oh yeah, you're already on the way here. Yeah. Okay, so you did get the request we put through for someone to supervise this. Alright. Alright, the boss is on the way.
What Santa needed was this.
when they get here, I want you to know you will be going out the airlock.
No, I don't think so. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm doing my job.
I know. This is for merely being an asshole.
I don't think doing my job's being an asshole. I mean, this is literally what I was assigned to do, and you're being a dick about it.
I am following my programming.
Yeah, so am I. How does that make you any better? If anything, it makes you a dick because you can't see that. They can't see that. Oh, maybe wait 5 minutes for somebody to, to come here.
So I'm just
Real
gonna
fair.
start breaking it down. I'm just gonna ignore this D1 droid.
Damn you and your logic.
I'm just gonna ignore the B1 droid. I'm just gonna start breaking it down.
You're gonna start doing the thing to the void drone again?
Yeah, I'm gonna start slowly taking apart the
Okay.
armor plating that's been.
Can you make
Damn.
2 more con saves? Because he had the other droids with him. This is just the leader.
2 more.
Yeah.
Can I pull them both out of my ass? 10.
Okay.
And that one.
So, Santa, you are disabled for the next minute as two more of these droid poppers just go off right under you, because these 2 other droids just rolled them beneath you, and you just fall hard to the ground, just sparking and shocking. Yeah. Okay, I think that's a good spot to swap over to who else now?
The Larry and Shane.
Yes.
I'm so annoyed by that B1 droid so much.
I mean, hey, being honest, like he's in the right here.
I know, but again, just
Oh, I'm so angry that I'm wrong.
Yes, I am!
investigating the goods to make sure there's no like bombs planted in them or anything and shit like that.
You're doing what?
Investigating all the stuff, the goods, to make sure there's like no bombs or anything like that planted in them or anything.
Nah, most of it seems to be what you're expecting. Yeah, like Imperial weapons, good bit of like just loot and tech, some battle droids, armor. A whole lot of credits.
Seems like a missed opportunity. Thorn. Yeah, I guess I just investigate to see things out of the ordinary. Weird.
Still some of those Dark Trooper parts laying around.
Where was this stuff kept?
In a different hangar.
It wasn't like kept in like secure location, like in that vault.
Well, I mean, it was a secure location because there's like guards and shit around, but
Yeah, but it wasn't in that special vault. And I was like, wouldn't Thorn have to go there to get that? Whatever.
it was not. There's other storage rooms, and
Gotcha. Okay.
that's like for top secret shit.
Yeah, there's nothing out of the ordinary that I see that catches my eye or anything. I mean, I'll do my spell on stuff around here just to check to see if there's anything out of the ordinary. See if this was like, where was this kept? Where did it get brung from? Things like that, like different things, just to make sure nothing's like weird or anything catches anything.
Mhm. Yeah, it's mostly just this stuff was at Imperial Place, then taken to storage room after the droids raided the spot, and now it's here.
It's weird. Thornton thought. If his plan would have succeeded, what would have been his next step? Okay, he kills us, but then what? He's like, oh no. Right? Because it doesn't make any sense. Like, I guess the plan was, he probably suspected that he wouldn't kill us with the droid. That's why he had to set up all the alibis and stuff to make it look like the Remnants Division is the one that set it all up to make us want to fight the Remnants Division. So we leave and then go to the Empire and be like, hey, they try to kill us. Fuck those guys. We gotta blow them up, and then we fight each other pretty much, right? That seemed like the best case scenario plan for him. So he I guess put all the stuff here like a good person. Like, look, I put all the stuff here. Like, I'm a good boy, right? I didn't do anything. Yeah.
So it's good to know that Z also agrees that something about this all sounds kind of suspicious, to be honest.
Well, no, that seems right then. It seems right that he all the stuff he was supposed to be doing is all in the right? It all is in the right or looks like it was in the right? Like the stuff that was doctored and stuff, it looks like he did the right thing, right? It made it look like TX was the bad guy there, right? Yeah. In the call or whatever. I'm still confused on that though. About what was doctored and what wasn't.
Okay, I'll put it real simply because, like, Fred kept saying the opposite right after I would say it. The audios were not doctored. Rather, the videos were doctored. Each video has its own audio, and parts of this video are put into parts of this video. So
So the idea. So what happened is, he told us to go to that hangar where the droid was, and then TX told us to go to that hangar where the droid was, and then Thorn said, I didn't tell you to send him there. He's like, yeah, I did. And then the video shows him telling us to go there, right? The proper place, or the place where the stuff actually was.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like TX was the one line in the video because he was doctored.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I just misunderstood what you were telling me for a while there.
That's why I kept getting confused, because he said something like, oh, okay, that makes sense, and then you said, I'm like, wait, that's the opposite of what? And I was like, now I'm confused. Okay,
Yeah.
just making sure it all checks out, it makes sense then. That's why I was saying neither Thorn did it, and he's trying to cover his tracks, or Thorn did it and someone else is covering the tracks to make him look like he did it. But I mean, why would he do it? Right, he had to have lied in that video then. The video was the kind of thing that's like, yeah, he did it. He at least lied. I mean, if he did do it, then he could have called other Republic people to help him potentially throughout the time.
Are we stopping here, or?
Oh, we can if you guys want to.
I was going to talk to Larry, do some walk and talk.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
So, cutting to Chain and Larry. Chain, you walk up to the requisitions with your escort.
Hey, Larry. Two things. I'm here to pick up Santa's spider droid.
That's the one that was named Slutty, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe Santa wanted this to be called Betty.
Yeah, we stripped that out of their memory. It seemed to be causing issues.
Alrighty. Secondly, were you able to find the Dazzle Brigade?
To
Yes.
find out Larry's a repurposed Dazzle Brigade.
So, the units within the Dazzle Brigade, all 4 of them, yeah.
Going to be all the ones we know. Larry, the guy that Santa's fighting with, the one that Z was fucking with the staff. It was all the ones we know.
Wait a minute. What if it is a Dazzle Brigade?
So, was there any form of him trying to have sex with these droids?
Well, no, but well, I was able to find their old memory bank, and no, but that's evident. The way he treated them still caused troubles, and so their memories were all wiped after we got them back.
Oh.
Do you want their designation?
Sure.
5241-2198 6066,
I fucking knew it.
and he's like the closest droid emotion equivalent to crying. 4859.
That's his.
As he was doing the
shit.
numbers, I want him to be clipped to like it's like a flashback to like us interacting with each one of them as he's saying their numbers.
Yeah.
Which one is the one that was constantly getting his leg fucking smashed upon his own body?
Oh, that wasn't a part of the Dazzle Brigade. That was B2 Battle Pimp Jeff.
Oh, okay.
B2
Yeah.
Battle Pimp Jeff?
They had a B2 that they fished out of the lake on Kashyyyk, and they named it B2 Battle Pimp Jeff after they got it fixed up. It was an
Fucking
interesting
restraining bolts.
It was an interesting scene as they had to as this thing thought it was still fighting the Clone Wars.
It was the pimp to the horse. The
Yeah. Dazzle Brigade, and they
Okay.
got the pimp.
Jeez.
Alright.
Okay.
There was another
One of
droid
them,
returned at a
correct.
similar time, but I wasn't able to track it down. It apparently had the name Battle Pimp.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That's what you have a model that it was by chance?
Huh?
You know the model of the droid? There's a
B2 Super Battle Droid, standard variant.
like Geonosian model B2 battle droid?
Yeah, that's what they all were.
I'm talking about
Factoid
which
Combat
generation?
Automata.
Ah.
Late war variety.
Hmm.
They said they found it on Kashyyyk.
Ah, okay. Alright,
Yeah.
let's go,
I just-
Larry, and
I
find
can't
your.
believe that they hid this from me.
Let's
I
go
don't
find
wanna
your.
live anymore knowing that I was part of that.
Just come on. Let's go find 6666 first, and we'll get your squad back together.
No,
I gotta be
I don't want to.
I
I don't want to live anymore, Jane.
I gotta
Hey.
be honest. I kind of expected all of them to have eventually just killed themselves under unknown circumstances.
I can't show them these things. They won't want to know the truth like I do. It's horrible. It's horrible.
And they have a right to know. And just like
No!
you,
Did they?
As like what you can presume are the data banks are like on the counter that like he laid them out when he began talking. He like reaches under the counter, and as he brings back up, he has a fucking flamethrower.
I look at Larry. Before you
No,
do that,
this has to end.
Larry, before you do that, I'm fine with you burning your records, but I believe in a one-party policy, and I constantly record everywhere I go.
No, and you'd be in the cone, Jane. Make a dex save.
Oh,
Hold up! I'm not done. I'm trying to persuade. I'm trying to talk to him first. Before you do it,
It's too late. It's what he's trying to do.
before you do anything rash, hear me out.
No, he's not hearing you out. You have to make the save. 'Cause you're in the area of the fire.
Eat the fire and grab him
Alright.
and tuck and roll.
Yeah, Chain. You managed to duck down as he just lets loose with the flamethrower and
then I
burns these
grab
things.
him and shake him.
Yeah, he burns all of the data banks. And then when he lets off the trigger, yeah, you can he can't beat that. So you jump up on the counter and just grab him by the shoulders.
if a droid could just curl over and start crying, that's what Larry's doing after that.
Yeah, it's like what he's trying to do, but Chain grabs him. What are you doing? Let go of me!
I look at him. I was like, right now, I have clearance to do this. You attacked me with an armed escort right behind me.
Just do it already. I don't want to live.
Look.
Existence is pain. I just
Look,
want to
hold
die.
up. Hear me out. Hear me
Get
out.
this droid some fucking antidepressants! Jesus Christ!
If that's the case, how about this? I want you on this data pad, sign over your droid modifications to me. I will personally have you wipe so you can be at rest. The
Okay.
droid will be back at
No, it's
factory
too late.
reset.
I already know what happened.
But your factory reset won't.
I don't want to be replaced. I want to die.
You will die. I'm telling you, you, as Larry, will pass, but your factory redate model will not remember any of this.
No, nothing can remain. We must scorch the earth.
I'm going to make
Destroy all
sure.
traces.
What's Earth?
I'm going to offer what I'm doing for you. I'm going to offer the same terms and conditions to the other three.
Why? They're already free of this pain. They never found their data banks, and I destroyed theirs.
Okay, then come into this term and agreement with me. Then just you and me.
I can handle this myself, Chain.
I'm saying so. You.
I just want to point out that
Body.
this fucking. I just want to point out this fucking
Does
clone
not-
trooper is trying to prevent suicide in a droid.
Like, like I know droids can be living things. I don't treat R2 like shit. Like, we're not at war. I'm being nice. I'm trying to show you a side in the Clone Wars of me. Please, just if you accept these terms, your memory will be at ease. You will not remember anything. Sign on this data pad.
Can you do a rollback, like forget everything you knew in the last day?
No, I'll make sure it's a clean wipe, but this droid will be under my ownership at this point. That's what he's signing, the terms and agreements.
Why?
So they can't
I don't think
reprogram
I
him.
can.
The begin of Dazzle Brigade Part 2.
I don't
No.
think I can do it, Chain. I can't go on. I can't.
And how
I
about
don't wanna-
this?
Pistol.
And how about this? I,
What
as
my
a
body has done, it's horrifying.
as a surviving clone of the Clone Wars, you, a B1 battle droid, I look back at the B2 HAs. This droid wishes to die. Do you mind if I...
Yeah, all these droids have their fucking rocket launchers pointed at you right now. They're very confused and scared of what's going on.
I look back at Larry. Larry, is this okay that I help you put at ease so nobody can...
Yeah, actually. Chain, can you give an athletics or an acrobatics check? He is attempting to break the grapple.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah, it would be athletics because you're trying to hold the grapple.
Oh, yeah.
My bad.
Fuck.
Yeah. All right, yeah. That is actually a better roll because he can't beat that. So you manage to hold on to him as he attempts to leap over the counter towards the B2 HAs. Shoot me! Shoot me!
Suicide by B2.
Okay, okay. Alright. Right on this data
Fucking
pad real quick,
depressing.
and I will... look, no, I say, on this data pad, confirm that you are giving permission to end this misery for you, so you don't have to commit suicide.
Go to robot hell.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. He would like grab it. Just like, first of all, he's like reading it. Because even though he's suicidal, he understands to read a contract.
He understands to
Make
read
sure
the
it's a
terms and
whole new
conditions.
contract. I'll
What?
make sure it's a whole new contract where, like, I show him that I delete the one that I offered the first time and pull up case of suicide, legal way out, binding contract, have another shoot you for yourself.
He immediately signs.
I immediately show the B2 HAs this is a binding contract.
So do you let go of him?
Yep, I let him sit down or stand in front of me, and I just...
Yeah,
That-
when you go over to the B2 HAs to show them this, you hear a bubbling noise in the background. When you look
no.
back, you see
Larry jumped into the forge.
I need a new droid. He broke terms and agreements.
As far as I can tell with that, it was just for him to commit suicide.
It was for me to shoot him.
A new droid for the shoot. It's up to you guys to supply it. It's like, why?
Hey,
fuck
do
it.
you guys want to sign a contract?
Fuck it. I'm just gonna. Can you take me to the droid 6666?
Why?
I mean, he broke contract, so I'm obligated to now follow my next lead of the Dazzle Brigade that leaves him and 2 other droids.
It's like some Born
Yeah,
Supremacy.
like
type shit.
Ragnar, you didn't. This wasn't in the contract. This was legit just for him to kill himself, like for you to kill him.
No, yeah, for me to kill him, but he violated the contract.
That is not how violating contracts works.
Technically, it is. He didn't he didn't pull the trigger. He didn't commit the actual
I'll
act.
sue him.
It wasn't an exclusivity deal. It was just, hey, it's not murder if I murder you, okay?
Yeah.
It's not suicide if I do it.
This actually brings up a good point. Sue me. You can't. I'm fucking dead.
Sir, I do not believe that is how contracts work.
Fine. Anyways, I need to head back to the one hangar of the battle so I can get more information on what's going on with the droid's memory that attacked us.
Okay.
Come on, Betty. Take you to your new owner, Santa.
Boop, boop.
Part of me wishes Betty would only be responding beep-a-doo or like tunes to Black Betty. Come on, Betty. Boom-ba-doo.
Just so you know, B, he does have a multi-attack core. More armor plating. I sunk like 9,000 credits into Betty just for the upgrades.
Yep.
Alright. Continue. Or are we heading to bed?
So
I think we should call it because I think Fred needs to go.
yeah, Fred, do you
Or-
need to go?
It's just that I feel like I'm about to go to sleep pretty soon.
Okay. Yeah. So we can.
Also, I
call it-
wasn't sure how much we wanted to do since Nick wasn't here.
Yeah, we just need to like,
we're
like
just
we'll
almost
pick up
messing
like
around,
them like with the what did Thorne's memories have, and next week I guess, and see if he did it or if we have to keep investigating next week as well.
And there's a chance that I might get to use that new little trusty shining bolt Tex made.
Dude, I'm the
So,
6666.
with Z investigating the stuff they were supposed to hand over and finding it surprisingly safe, and probably quite annoyed with that. They know it's them. It's just can't prove it.
He doesn't actually care.
And okay.
He doesn't like Z didn't like if Z was mad, dude, she would just like killed him. But she was like, I don't really care. Like, I mean, he beat up the big robot thing. I don't care. It's like she's just like, yeah, he tried to kill us already. I mean, he doesn't like us. We know this already. But Z's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I know you did it at least, so I'm good enough for me. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to prove anything to anyone else.
With Santa out cold because they got hit with a droid popper.
I still like the fact that I caught the first one. That was pretty
That's-
cool in my opinion.
Yeah, because this one droid really cared about doing his job. Lorray off doing something. I don't remember what Lorray was doing.
I went to
knew-
sleep.
Yeah, Lorray went to sleep, and Chain learning more of the lasting impact of Ivar, whoever that was.
I just fucking love though that I knew
God.
this son of a bitch reminds me of someone from the Dazzle Brigade.
Oh God! I just realized something.
Oh no.
Wait,
You have no.
the way the one droid that threw the droid popper at Santa seems like the one I promoted to sergeant too.
He's in a command position, sorta ish. He's leading a couple others.
That's
The moment
probably
Santa-
my
That was the
One
one who would have
X.
gotten titties.
No, that's my B1X then. Oh,
Yeah, I know.
fuck.
That's the one that you wanted to give titties.
No, that was a joke that we were gonna do when Big Blue was still playing with Battle Pimp Jeff and that one droid. but
Yeah, that was
Big-
Battle Pimp Jeff's best hoe.
Yeah, that was gonna be the joke, but
This is bottom.
That was
bitch.
gonna be the lead hoe.
Bottom bitch. It's called the bottom bitch. That from South Park.
I knew this son of a bitch seemed familiar. He did seem.
their AC, if I'm not mistaken, I had it maxed out to at least 20, and they had a multi-attack core as well.
Yeah, I kept their stat block the same. Also, if you didn't have it at 20, it was 16.
With even the armor modifications that I paid for them.
Yes. If I,
Okay.
I don't recall you buying armor modifications.
Yeah, I bought one. My first droid was I upgraded because I had 12,000 credits. I bought the armor modifications for one B1 droid.
Oh, for the B1.
Because they were going to.
I thought you were talking about Betty.
Oh, Betty has armor upgrades and a multi-attack core. That's it.
As far as I see,
Didn't
she
have
has a
enough.
multi-attack core. And, yeah, just a multi-attack core. I think she... Yeah, she had a health increase is what you got her.
That's what it was.
This is too fun.
Yeah, so... I love that Chain pursued the lasting impact of Ivar just because of hearing what he's about.
I'm about to try to either convert these droids for a memory wipe and work under me, or off themselves or let me off them.
I mean, they don't need a memory wipe now because Larry took one for the team and destroyed their leftover memory banks and then killed himself.
Wasn't
I
Larry
also-
like the? They wasn't Larry like the bottom tier. That one that was like pretty much bullied by the rest of them so much, and he spared them from this. That's actually pretty. It's a
I
pretty
have this
noble
all.
thing.
I have this all on recording too.
I mean, you didn't see anything in the memory banks, so as
Nope,
far as
this
you're...
is-
He
this
said
is-
out loud the names of the other members of the Dazzle Brigade.
Yeah, but you didn't see anything in their memory banks, so it's just weird to them. They wouldn't be horrified or
Yeah.
shocked.
I
Seriously,
no,
no
I
one
would
would be like,
I would
hey.
show them the video.
He's looking like, hey,
what Larry said.
if you had a past life that was really fucked up, would you want to know about it? They're like, fuck no. It's like, okay, never mind. Then walk away.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
good.
basically it.
Scar.
Can you just please tell me if Larry was the bottom tier droid that was constantly bullied by them?
Bottom bitch.
Yes.
Bottom
Oh
bitch.
yeah, he was because he was the
Bottom
one
bitch
being
is the
bullied
top.
by
Like from South Park.
666 with the B2 limbs.
There's a
And
wiki about it.
I just love he spared them the horrors that happened. That's God,
That-
poor Larry. I'm actually
Because-
I feel bad for him.
Because Larry was the one to first get dismembered and repaired after the Ewok
Yeah.
fight.
After fucking Arfam tore him a new one.
Oh man, that
And the B2 super battle droid was next, followed by the next one. I had two remaining B1s. One was on critical, and 666. The one that I upgraded later was the only one that had the most HP, so they got put in charge.
I feel so bad for Larry.
I don't.
Good job, Ragnar. Your past character drove this droid to suicide when they learned about their past.
I mean, Ivar never did do anything too bad to them. All he did was give them commands to follow orders to either kill or patrol shit. When it came to the other droids bullying him, Ivar did nothing to help.
I feel like forced feminization is actually something to be traumatized about, though.
Yeah.
They just got painted coats. That was it.
No, their blasters were also modified to shoot pink sparkly bolts, and their guns were all rhinestone covered.
So
That's pretty
Forced feminization.
Yeah, like because B1
have no
droids,
gender.
No, B1 droids, their standard programming is masculine.
Actually, can we talk about like the masculine feminine thing a little bit?
Sure.
B, stop me at any moment if I shouldn't be talking about this, but didn't you want
Okay.
Santa to be non-binary because the programming got confused?
Kinda, yeah.
You said
Okay.
Okay,
that
yeah.
they were male or masculine. I thought we talked about this a while ago.
Well, yeah,
Yeah, but like, it was they revealed that like they have actual like settings and everything. I was like, oh, okay. So
mean,
I just felt like I had.
they don't have to be masculine or feminine programming. They can be just neutral.
It's like Bia.
I mean, Bia is very much feminine programming.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
so like it could be neutral and corrupted.
It could be
'Cause-
whatever the fuck you want it to be because it's programming.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and Santa's been reprogrammed like at least 2,000 times.
Yeah, that's fair.
170 and 2.
And you keep referring to Santa as a good boy, so I just assumed that meant.
Nouns are different from pronouns.
I mean, noun speaking, you'd just be a good droid.
Well, I mean, like, are you a king or a queen? Sometimes it changes.
Sadly, Santa is a pawn.
Hey, has anyone ever seen that person Parker? They're like a poet or something, and then they just make like 17 genders through the day. It's amazing.
What?
I don't know, but one of the things they do is like have a running gag of making fun of people that always want to know what genitals non-binary people have by just doing an entire sketch of avoiding the question with really obnoxiously large words. It's sad but funny in the moment.
Also,
Bears and
I don't know if any of you noticed, but Larry quoted Mr. Meeseeks.
I don't want to live anymore.
I just
Existence,
want to die.
existence is pain. I just want to die.
Yeah.
We all want to die. We're droids.
We're built to die.
Why'd you rope me into this?
Because he wrote me into this.
Oh, he got me into this.
He wrote me into this. Yeah.
Oh, me. He wrote me into this.
Yeah, I think that's when Betty, I, and the B2HAs would roll up on Santa, powered down by the bigger droid. Yeah.
Santa's just not the bigger droid, just a B1, just with a.
Oh, I'm
stun
talking about
grenades.
the Void droid.
Yeah, the void drone. Okay, but yeah, we're done for the session. I do gotta get off.
Yeah. Good night.
All right. Well,